right, we're about to go live here. All right, we are streaming live. Okay, we're on YouTube. So, no, we're live. We're going live. Yeah, we'll get live comments. Yeah, we can get them on Facebook. We can also get them on YouTube. They can go into the YouTube comments section. And Mikey, if you want to pull up the YouTube and check it out, because that's true. Someone else will have to because I've got screens that are working against everybody's thing here. Okay. That's right. We could have done Facebook Live. Try this one. No, no. This is true. Yeah. Just if you know what, I'll have to get it on my phone. They can't. They can't. Well, they can't see us apparently. Hold on. You know what? Hold on one second. It's on the top of our Facebook page. You know what? I can see us all. I don't know what you guys were all talking about. It's on the top of our Facebook page. Oh, here. You know what? I can see us all. Hang on, hang on. It's on the top of our Facebook page. Oh, here. You know what? Hold on one second. I know this is frustrating, but we're trying to work this out. Let's see here. I know, and it's look. I have a great voice. I appreciate it, but we will. This is so much easier. I don't see the problem at all. uh Hang on, hang on. It's on the top of our Facebook page. Oh, here. Well, now. Hang on. It's true. I don't know, but you know what? I'm gonna go back to my old setup here, and maybe take off.
On the video feed is all screwed up.
Well,
that's what I was trying to say. The top corner keeps on flipping back between us.
Right now, you gotta write it backwards.
I did, the bottom one.
What are you doing, dog?
That's backwards. I see it backwards.
You see that backwards?
No. The top two are right. Hello, all is right.
Oh, see, to me, it's backwards. That's why I spelled the bottom one backwards. Okay.
And now I see Gizmo Duck.
Yep, that's all I'm giving you right now.
To come up.
Well, apparently it's working now, Stephanie says.
She can hear us all. Hello, Stephanie.
My beautiful wife. Well, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Don't forget a...
Now it's frozen.
Okay.
Scott, it worked for a second.
Don't forget a...
All right, Mikey, stop.
Now it's frozen.
Stop sharing your screen.
Oh.
Scott, it worked for a second. Don't forget a...
All right. Let's try this again.
Why does it always? It goes back to that.
No, there's like an 8 to 10 second lag.
Now they can hear everybody. All right. See, I wanted to have my
Says he's got it now.
speakers. I wanted to have my Bluetooth speaker, my Bluetooth headset, and apparently that doesn't work. So we'll go old school cans, and we'll just do it this way. So, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of Three Sheets to the Mouse. We are five average guys with a love for all things Disney. Joining me on this week's live Beer Summit 2017 are four guys who love to partay, love to drink beer and have a good time. So, everybody say hi to Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, guys.
Tim.
What is going on?
Adam.
What's up, guys?
And Mikey down here in this corner. Hey, Mikey, how you doing? Hey.
I have had the shits for 3 days, Scott, and I am thankful to the creek bed is dried up at this point.
Well, that's a good sign.
Did you put a cork in it?
It's positive. No. I don't believe in damn anything. If I want nature to take its course, so it's hot, and it's barren at this point. I'm farting particulate.
Adam, I want you to move yourself to the left a little bit. I'm going to take a guess here. Can you move your body to the left?
My left. This way?
Yep. Keep going. A little bit more.
He's going to fall off.
He's going to fall off.
There's no more left.
Well, there you go. All right. You're back in screen. You're like right on top of
Well,
my
I
little
keep
box
on
here.
shifting stuff around here, trying to keep an eye on the YouTube and everything else.
All right. So, this week we're live. We're broadcasting to you live from...
Oh, boy, are we.
live with all of our technical difficulties in between. So...
As live as we get.
I don't know how else to start this episode but to mix a drink. So, let's see. We have an empty glass of ice. We have some pop
And a
juice.
Kool-Aid jug.
We have some pop juice.
I've got people shooting off fireworks down here, so don't mind the explosions. That's not me farting particulate.
And we have some Corazon Repasado tequila.
Because he talks fancy.
I thought he was going to start singing that stupid Justin Bieber song.
There's always a chance of that.
Oh, that might happen.
I mean, with
Well,
that kind of
people
hair,
love it.
you know it's in his playlist.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he does his aerobics.
Mix some drinks.
There's man yoga.
And
Likes to stuff his Calvin Kleins.
Boom Tower.
Sergio Taquinis.
Jason.
Yes, sir. My sister just sent me a text asking what I wanted to drink tomorrow night. That's what kind of a family I live in.
What are you drinking
That's
tonight?
awesome.
Tonight I have Black Rifle Coffee.
Pussy.
No, man. Me and Sam Adams, listen. I know Sam Adams was a patriot. He's a founding father, cousin of President Adams. Him and I went rounds last night, and I was a little peaked this morning. A lot peaked. And then I spent the day on the beach or on the boat in the sun, and I'm not going
That
to...
helps.
Nope, not going to happen. Not tonight.
Oh, man.
But it's good coffee, by the way, though.
You know what? He's just not as young as he used to be.
You ain't lying there, brother.
Mikey, what are you drinking down there? What do you got down there?
Well, as I said, I've not been doing well with my gastrointestinal situation, so I figured I would ease into the evening and start things off with a nice, subtle hipster soda, the Pepsi 1893 Citrus Collection.
The what?
What?
Yeah, apparently Pepsi has this. They make basically like craft colas, and they're called 1893. And I don't know what the damn difference is, except this one is actually a soda mixed in with grapefruit. And I figured, I want to be grapefruited, and this is probably as close as I'm going to get. So, it's in this long, skinny, Michelob Ultra looking can. And there may or may not be a few splashes of whiskey thrown in there with it.
All right, well, there you go. You got.
I was about to say there better be, because I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're conserving toilet paper in this house, okay? I've got 3 sons. There's we could have wallpapered the house 15 times over by now and what we wipe our asses with in a year. So,
Mikey, hose it down. Get a bidet.
You know what? We visited some friends a few weekends ago, and they had a bidet in their bathroom, and my kids were confused. We told them not to do it.
Still the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, Boston was wondering what the handles were for.
Oh.
I had to explain to him Crocodile Dundee.
Or just have him watch Cars 2.
Have him watch it.
See, I don't Cars 2, because Cars 2 to me was Planes 1.
It was Planes 1.
I just skipped right past it.
Cars 2 is bad.
Cars 2 is
Yeah.
If you
So is
listen
Planes
to
1.
Larry the Cable Guy, his interview about Cars 3, he says he has a strong feeling that Cars 2 never existed.
There you go.
It's like a dream.
It's like the second Highlander movie.
But Mater had a dream.
It was
Nice.
the second Highlander movie.
I didn't know.
Neither did I.
I mean, if you think about it, there shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
Because
that doesn't
There
make.
should be only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
they did. No, they made another one, and apparently they made 3. But in the third one, it completely was separate from the second one. Even though they were in a continuity, it acted like the second movie never happened.
Adam, what are you drinking?
Oh,
I have no interest in Highlander.
I don't either. But it's an Irish guy named Ramirez, so you got to go with it.
I guess.
Gosh.
What do you think I have?
We got some Hanalei.
Of course.
Mhm.
Of course.
Hanalei IPA.
Still can't get that here anywhere.
It's okay. It'll come here eventually. It'll come there
Oh,
eventually.
well.
Tim.
Well,
Please.
after copious amounts of Hanalei at our friend's house and some Derby pie, I too am continuing with some Hanalei.
Nice.
I was really, really excited to see your pictures of the Derby pies, Tim, because that was the most beautiful homemade, hand-patted out crust.
And I did something different with the crust this time. I actually put bourbon in the crust as well.
Ooh.
Well,
And it
why the
came out
hell wouldn't you?
So fucking good.
Why not?
And I will post the recipe up tomorrow for those.
And
that are
you
interested.
had whole pecans on that, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I told Stephanie, I said, look at the size of his nuts.
You can't do a pecan pie without having whole nuts.
So does this mean that the cooking Wookiee may be back, Tim?
The cooking Wookiee is probably going to come back.
All right. Well,
Fabulous.
we'll have to.
Fabulous.
The listeners will have to stay tuned, and we'll have some cooking Wookiees. Are we gonna cook the Wookiees? Do we cook the Wookiees?
No, the Wookiee does the cooking.
Oh, the Wookiee does the cooking. Is that because you're hairy?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Just wanted to.
And nobody can understand what I'm saying.
So speaking of hair, we have asked a lot of our Facebook listeners to join us, and we have some join. C-Madge, he's watching us on his TV.
Are we going to call him C-Madge?
We can call him C-Madge because that's his damn name.
Call him James.
The
people he's hiding from don't.
If you're going to call him C-Madge, you've also got to end with Namdoog.
C-Madge Namdoog. If you want to be called C-Madge Namdoog, just let me know. Text me.
Text you, says.
My bad.
Well, Scott be giving his phone number out to everybody now.
Okay, but we have asked our listeners to come out and ask us anything. Get to know us. You know, we've been on the air for 22 weeks now, and we wanted to let them get to know us a little bit better. So it is time for Ask the Three Sheets Nation. Whatever they want. So, Tim Elbing Jr., that guy's such a dick.
He's got big nuts, too.
He does have big nuts. Huge nuts.
They're whole nuts.
He wants to know, is it really hair products that you use? You know what? Yes, it is. I do use actual hair products. Yep. I did. So this is my tried and true. This is Suavecito Firm Hold. It is the best stuff on earth. It is from Santa Ana, California. It's old school pomade, Dapper Dan style. Because I'm a Dapper Dan man.
I've never ever had such a strong feeling to hold somebody down and shave their head like I do right now.
Just a stripe down the middle to piss them off.
Zip, just a zip. You're right.
Little Zeke right there. That'll be perfect.
To dispel all the rumors, it is not semen, as Justin Suter thinks it is. I'm just blessed with really good hair that I take care of. So the official pomade of Three Sheets to the Mouse, because I'm the only one who uses it.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, I don't think me or Jason or Adam, maybe Tim.
Yeah, but there's not much hair up here.
I use bedhead.
Oh,
when I'm not wearing a hat.
But to get to actual questions, not just our fun questions. Michael Baker wants to know. It is a miracle. He says, I may have missed this in earlier podcast. I forget everything nowadays. It is a miracle my kids are still alive.
Congratulations to
He may not want to tell us how
you have spawned and they have survived.
Congrats to the Barker family.
I want feedback. Tell me about the conception.
But how do you guys all know each other? So that is an interesting question, because we come from all walks of life. So who wants to take this?
Let me start it with, because my connection was with Tim originally.
Do we tell them that we're just a fake boy band put together by Simon Cowell? Do we tell that story?
we should save that.
Or do we want to tell the fake one?
Well, let's do the story that we crafted for this show, and then let's leave the boy band, because we don't really want to release until our CD drops. August 19th.
We need more subscribers. Yeah.
August 19th, our CD comes out.
Believe it or not, what brought us together were differences. If that would be the biggest assumption. We met on our Two Men and a Mouse, and actually Tim and I were throwing political jabs at each other under the radar.
Yeah, nobody knew.
And I'm sitting here going, check this motherfucker out. This motherfucker wants to have a political war with me in a Disney group. I says, well, Tim sends me a private message, and he goes, hey, man, I'm just having, to break the ice, we're just having fun. And you know what? I think we chatted for nonstop since. And that's been years now. What, a couple years.
Did you say nonstop sex?
Almost 3.
Since.
Almost 3 years, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, so it was awesome. From there, it developed into a relationship with Adam and Tim, and I've got a lot of doors that were opened inside. I was it's been a really great ride, with some really great friends. And then Mikey, I had some questions about some software, and I said, hey man, how did you do that? And he was cool about it. He sent me a message. He says, hey, He says, "Don't." I quote is like, "Hey, brother, it's real easy. You got to do this, this, and this," and it was awesome because it opened up some doors for my son's YouTube channel. It was great. And Scott, I don't know when we started talking. I think
not until Battlefront.
Yeah, Battlefront.
Yes,
Battlefront
we did.
was when we brought the lawyer in.
And then I wouldn't know anything about that.
Scott and I would play a lot. I mean, we'd play till wee hours in the morning, just shooting the shit, talking, and getting to know each other pretty good. I mean, it was.
And by wee hours, I mean like it's like 1 o'clock and 1 o'clock my time, 12 o'clock Jason's time, and Jason's like, "I'm so tired, I gotta go to bed." I was like, "Yeah, I'll go to bed in a couple hours."
Yeah, that's young, dumb, and full of cum. I get it, but that's
still
my
all
story.
in the hair.
He's not that full of cum. He's using it for his hair.
Just because he showed us a fancy container, that doesn't mean that's what's in there.
That's what he keeps it in.
Exactly.
It is almost empty.
That's where
it is almost empty. I do need to get some more.
But it's been a good ride, and it's been we got a great group of friends. We talk constantly. We have a lot of stuff that is chatted, a lot of emotions that are shared, and a lot of deep conversations that that friends have that no one will have. And it's a group of people that we trust and we love, and it's been a really good brotherhood that was formed.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun these last couple of years. And
it's not conversations friends. It's conversations family has.
Yeah, because we fight like brothers. We fight like siblings.
You're damn right we do.
We get on each other's
nerves. You guys
nerves.
don't see that. Nobody sees that, but we fight like siblings. We fight like
we have our fights.
Same household.
Hug it out. Slap
fuck that motherfucker has come out a couple times.
Slap each other's ass and hug it out.
We get over it.
I like it when we I like it when we tug it out.
Oh, tugging out is fun.
We can tug it out.
That's good.
Until you bring your cloaca into it, then it just makes things weird.
Yeah. Well, from what I could see, no cloaca questions.
No, there are cloaca questions. So speaking of cloacas, because Carly Olsen has a fun question here.
Bitches.
She wants to know if you could be any character for the day, which one you choose, and gender bending is allowed. You can be a redheaded mermaid if you want. If you really want, you can be one. So let's start with Adam. Adam, if you could be any character at a Disney park for a day, who would you be?
I never really thought about it because I think it would kill the magic for me if I was actually a Disney character. I don't know if I could smile that long, to be honest with you.
Way around that.
Yeah, it's just the truth. I've never truly wanted ever to be a Disney character. It killed it for me. But I guess if I would have to choose one, I want to be Mickey. Okay. Like, I want to be iconic. I want to be something that I would get excited to go and see. And maybe even creepy Mickey, the one that talks and stuff. Because I would get a kick out of freaking people out every now and then. So, yep, that's exactly. I can see myself being creepy talking Mickey.
Creepy talking Mickey. That would be a fun one. Tim, who would you be?
I'd be Kylo Ren.
So
I can scare the shit out of people like he did to me. Bastard.
You're just mad because you peed your pants in the parks.
It was awesome. It was so awesome. To be fair, he got right up in my face, and there are some really bad pictures of me trying to be really
intimidated by him. But literally, he scared the shit out of me. Really he just came around the corner and just was right in my face. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that.
Jason.
I'll go with Adam. Mickey.
Grumpy? I was going to say Grumpy.
Mickey. Somebody to have that much power over an emotion where, he just brings so much joy. Look, even as an adult, I see Mickey and he's the man. He's the man that's of the man of the parade. This is his house. This is his, I'm a guest in his house. You watch the videos. I don't ever see, so many characters that give joy like Mickey does, if I was to be one, it would be him.
Not Grumpy?
He's too tall to be Grumpy.
He's already grumpy.
And it's too easy. It's too easy of a fit.
But you got to remember,
play opposite of your casting.
To be fair, Grumpy's underneath Dopey.
That's true. That's true. He is.
So if he'd be Dopey, technically.
So Grumpy's a bottom, is what we're saying.
Oh yeah, he's catching.
Mikey, do we even have to ask?
See it just like what Jason, like what you guys said, that would be too obvious for me to say I'd want to be Ariel. I wouldn't want to be Ariel. I mean, I could fill out her clams as well as she could because I've seen the pictures. You don't get that role if you're ample. But I would want to be a character who gets away with just being kind of silly, kind of ridiculous. Dare I say it, he gets away with being a little goofy. Because I think Goofy gets to have a whole lot more fun than Mickey does. Mickey can bring the smiles, but Goofy is just gets to act silly and walk ridiculous, and that'd be what I want to do. I'd want to be Goofy just because he gets to have that air and that persona of he's not serious, he's not stuffy or anything like that. Aloof.
That's good. I like that. It'd be
all
fun.
Gangly.
We were watching a Goofy movie with Ethan today. Fun stuff.
Okay.
Fun.
Crickets.
No one cares.
Not to name drop, but my son may or not have spoken to Goofy on the phone, last month. So
He did. He got a personal phone call from Goofy.
Yep. Okay, Scott, tell us. Tell us. What princess you would be stuck in a castle because Mama knows best.
Oh, come on. Hands down, Rapunzel.
He's Rapunzel.
Definitely Rapunzel.
No,
about the hair.
He would want to be Gaston because he wants to have, the ladies in line to swoon over him.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I think Gaston is one of my favorite Disney villains. I just think he's one of my favorite Disney characters. We were watching Beauty and the Beast, the live action last night, and it's really hard not to break out in song when Gaston comes on and the mob song comes on. He's a fun character. He has a lot of fun in the parks. Just way too much fun not to want to be Gaston. And I've got great hair.
And he's the closest thing to
it black.
Yeah, well, he'd wear the wig.
I'd wear the wig. No, actually, I could probably pull it off. I could get a ponytail. I could probably grow it out.
I'd like to see you in the man bun.
I would pay money. We need to get that. Forget about me getting it. He needs to get it.
Yes. He picks Gaston because that's the closest thing to an animated Barney Stinson you're going to find.
Oh, vanity is my favorite sin. All right, so Jason Doris asks, if you guys had the chance to go on a date with any Disney prince or princess, and you knew it would never get off first base or even a leadoff, who would you choose and why? So this is pretty much just a strictly first base date.
What's the point?
Well, I don't know. You gotta start
Belle.
somewhere.
I'll start. Belle.
Okay.
Belle.
And the reason is Belle, because she would be the most. She comes from an intellectual background, and she's probably someone that you could talk to all night.
What about Hermione Granger-Bell?
Oh
no, she doesn't count, dude.
Oh,
For you to even mention that right now, we should end the show.
We spent 2 hours last night ripping on how bad of an actress she was.
Oh, so did we. We watched it. Oh, it was horrible.
She's terrible.
I'm so bitter about that.
Terrible.
She was great in This Is the End.
Yes.
Because she was Hermione. She was playing.
She didn't have to sing.
Yeah,
No, she didn't.
No, I'm sorry. When they have to add flourishes to hide the auto-tune, which is what my ear started picking up in the soundtrack, I have a problem with that, especially in such a strong singing part. I don't get why she was casted. I mean, maybe they were afraid the movie was going to flop because not enough star power. I just don't know. The casting just didn't make sense to me.
They could have put anybody else in that role, and it would not have changed the movie.
That's it. Well, that's exactly what we said. We thought, obviously they wanted the name for the star power, but at the end of the day, the name of the movie is going to sell that. It's like going to a Yankee game. You don't care who's on the Yankees. The Yankee name sells the game.
Well,
I don't care who's on the Yankees.
Out of all of us here, before the movie came out, we found out she was going to be in it. How many of us said, "Well, fuck it, I'll see it when I get a chance. I'm not going to go to the theater." So actually, the name recognition I think, hurt them.
Oh, it probably did.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we didn't go see it right away. We didn't see it until just now. I mean,
No desire to see it.
Kids.
None.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't something that was on my list, no matter who was playing it. I wanted to see it, yes, but it wasn't something that I was going to run out and go to the movies to see. I didn't care necessarily who was playing what role. I kind of wanted to see what they were doing it, but I also I had a big concern of what are they going to do to this movie that I'm not going to like.
I didn't like the CG on the Beast's face.
Oh,
that looked
awful.
like garbage.
That was so bad.
Hey, Disney, look at what you did with Tron, okay? With the Bridges face. Granted, I get the Uncanny Valley, but that looked really good. And then Star Wars, when you brought an actor back from the freaking dead, okay, in Rogue One, you can't do a better job creating on the face. Shit, you for that matter.
I had no idea that was.
I was going to drop a name and I lost it.
I had no idea that was Matthew Crawley until he turned into a human.
I had no idea who he was because I wouldn't know anyway.
Oh.
Same here.
Maybe that was the no name they hired.
No, he's a big name. I mean,
is he? Because
Downton Abbey was a big show.
Wasn't that on the PBS?
Yeah,
yes.
PBS.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, PBS.
Well, it ain't the
HBO.
It was rebroadcast on PBS in America. It's on ITV in Britain, which is a big channel.
In Britain?
Yeah.
It's probably a big channel.
It's a big show worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Philistine.
I never watched it, but Doctor Who's. I've been a big fan of Doctor Who. That's on British TV.
Well, yeah, that's Doctor Who.
Trust me. Watch Downton Abbey. It's really good.
It's not even spelled right. It's downtown.
That's how those British people talk.
Is that what the old lady?
Yes.
Yes, Maggie Smith.
They're all old because it's old-timey. You know what? They should just call it Flea Bottom.
No, it's a great show.
I never seen it. And then I try to catch it's the problem is with that is that it wasn't on Netflix and it wasn't on Hulu
it's on Amazon now. You can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Fuck Amazon.
I'm not paying $100 to watch that show. Fuck that.
Okay, Jason wants to look into Belle's eyes all night. By the way,
this is a great example of how most of our shows go. We talk about one thing and then get off topic for 30 minutes.
All this shit normally Jason cuts out, so you guys are getting to hear it now.
Along with most of my dialogue. So when you go back and I encourage you to listen to the podcast when he edits it together, just to see how much of me he cuts out.
Our listeners don't even know that Mikey exists.
So
right?
Jason wants to go out with Belle, yada yada yada. Mikey, Ariel.
No. See, you think that.
You weren't listening.
You've heard of the Madonna Virgin complex that men can have, okay? They want to bring home the Virgin, but I don't want to go out with Ariel for first base.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was going to say. Jason said you can't get past first base, so no Ariel.
Right. I mean, there'd be no reason.
Who are you getting?
Plus, what would she wear? Would she wear flippers? I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with any of that. Okay. Exactly. What if I want to get the fucking surf and turf when we go out to eat, and she's looking at me and she's like, "Oh my God, flounder!" And I'm like, "Actually, it's cod." So my original choice would have been Belle, along with Jason, for all of the reasons that he said. But now I can't go with that because.
Sure, you can. I'll share it with you.
Finger cuffs?
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, nobody's getting any, so it don't really matter.
She's not putting out, dude.
That's right. You know what? I appreciate that. Jason gets the first date. I get the second date with Belle.
All right.
Which means I'll get the third date.
That's fine. And after Belle, she'll go back and tell all of her other princess friends about me. And then I'll, have my Benetton moment, and we'll,
Dude, I don't. Are you grinding your hips as you're telling me this shit?
Yeah, I'm working a kink out.
Okay. Sure you are.
I don't know. I think
fantasy land.
He's trying to subtly rub one out when nobody's looking.
Keep relying.
Yeah, with my needle nose pliers.
Well, if you need the needle nose to find it, that's your business. But
that's just to hold it still. I think Jasmine would be a fun first date. Just get out there, because she's been to the streets and she knows what life's like in the slums. And she'll be a cheap date because all she'll want, is an apple, and I can show her pictures of my pet monkey.
There you go. Tim, who would you go on a date with?
I have no clue.
We gave you plenty of time, man.
Because if you're not getting anything out of it, what's the point? If you're not getting past the first base.
It's the first date. You got to work up to a second date.
Yeah.
But you're not even getting first base. You're not even getting a kiss.
It's the first date. Man, you guys are...
You don't get a kiss?
No, first base is a kiss, right?
But you're not getting there.
You're getting to first base. You're not getting past first base.
Oh, I thought you were going to first base. I thought you were like,
first
it's
base
very
got
like
laid, and then everything after that was just kinky shit.
Well, Jason's the whore.
That's first base.
Oh, hang on. I thought we were playing T-ball.
All right.
Okay, Princess Sophia is off the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
and the feds will show up soon.
Yeah, I got Chris Hansen waiting for me at the kitchen table. Hey, Michael, have a seat. Okay. Mind if I get a beer?
The NSA is listening. That was Mikey.
Tim, anyone? No one? Peter Pan?
Prince or princess? Peter Pan, no. Why would the fucking Peter Pan?
He's not a prince.
He's too feminine.
Yeah, he's not a prince.
Chewbacca?
Also not a prince. Scott, do you even rules?
No.
I think we're going to have to sit
no one tells
on
me
a
what
blind
to do.
date.
Yeah. Okay. We're setting Tin up with Hans of the Southern Isles.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be good. Prince Hans of the Southern Isles. Adam, do you want to choose your destiny, or are we choosing it for you?
Actually, believe it or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just kissing a bitch. At the end of the day, I'm going to choose Belle myself. I have no problems. I don't have to sleep with her because I have no interest in sleeping with her. It's a perfect date. I'm married already. I cheated. Anyway, if I do that. So, I
don't know how much delay we've got, but my wife just started screaming in the other side of the house. I don't know if it was on Adams or what.
Oh, man.
The three of you are going to run a train on Bell. That's interesting.
And to be fair,
hey, I'm a little kinky. I'll be the caboose.
Oh, man.
Your Disney princes are a bunch of boring fucks. When you really look at it, you're getting vanilla out of it. You're not even going to have any fun. So, you know what? I'm going to go with Belle. At least I'll have some good conversations. I read, she reads. It's a perfect date. And nothing expected at the end.
A woman who reads? She's not right.
You let women read now?
I know, right?
And you, Scott?
I'd probably go Cinderella. We're going classy. So I'd take Cinderella on a date. She's got to be home by midnight. Well,
Pre-pumpkin or post-pumpkin, Cinderella?
I think you got to do post-pumpkin first, because if you're only getting to first base, you want post-pumpkin where she's classy and nice and blah, blah, blah. Pre-pumpkin, she's a little dirtier. So we'll go post-pumpkin.
Everywhere.
She's on her knees a lot.
I'm not touching that shit on a live episode.
She's got a thing for animals.
I would say Cinderella, just because she's classy. You know, of the princesses, she's the class. She's the cream of the crop.
No. What about Cinderella makes her classy?
She doesn't talk
sure
back.
It's not her hands.
Have you seen her shoes, dude?
They're glass.
She is high maintenance, son.
That's why it's only first date. It's only one date. I didn't ask to marry her.
It won't be a second date either.
Yeah, but she's been
a Cinderella.
Cinderella's been a kept woman scrubbing the floors for her stepsisters and some lady named Tremaine, which is a ridiculous name to begin with.
She's French.
No, first date with her, that may as well be putting a ring on it, man, because she is going to be crazy stalker on you in a heartbeat. She spends her days talking to a mouse named Gus Gus.
That's true. This is true.
No, man.
Mikey, I'm skipping over your question because I want to.
I didn't ask a question.
No, you just said great questions. Keep them coming. Carl Olsen comes back.
Hey, bitches Olsen.
Carly Olsen. Which character would you like to drink with? What would you drink? And then who would pass out first? So, Tim, we're going to go lightning round here. Tim, who are you drinking with? What would you drink? And what are you drinking?
I drink with Gaston. We'll drink LeFou's brew, and he'd pass out first because I'm a professional.
Now, hang on. Is this the LeFou's brew you get at Disney? Because if
no, the real shit, that's actually alcoholic.
There's a real LeFou's.
Well, in the movie, it's assumed to be an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, he's got beer there. Adam, who are you drinking with?
I'll go with the Beast just to see if I can keep up with him. And I'm drinking beer. Fuck that.
And who's going to pass out first?
Probably me. He's a fucking beast.
He's a beast. Jason.
Snow White.
He's trying to get past first base now.
All right there, Bill Cosby.
I would pass out first.
I bet you would.
I don't want to know, but what are you putting in her drink?
I said I would.
Dude, they're drinking whiskey and he's putting water in it. Jason, you know that.
It's tequila and it's apple juice.
And then Jason
You got to eat the poison apple.
Wait, no, they're drinking pink champagne together.
That's true.
Yes, they're having rosé.
Out of the slipper.
Mikey, what are you drinking?
I'm having several of the aviation cocktail.
With who?
Launchpad McQuack.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm going to get so trashed I can't stand up anymore. He's going to take it.
He's gonna
because he's
gonna pass.
He's a
first.
stork, so he's got that gullet.
That's true. He can hold it in there.
He can, and then he'll have like a deadly amount all at once.
He seems like the type to have been drinking all his life.
Right? Him and Baloo. Baloo just seems like he would be a drunkard.
Baloo's a big time out.
Yeah, he's a sloth bear. You know he's gonna.
Well, his buddy is Louie, and Louie has his own bar.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
I don't even know.
Yeah, these are some hard questions. I would want some time to think on.
Yeah, these are good ones. I would say
they get more difficult.
This is the slowest lightning I've ever seen flash.
I would,
and he's the one who called it a lightning round.
I would say I would go drinking with. No, that's not really a Disney character, even though he's Disney
you
Parks.
better spit one out, dude, because I fucking shot Snow White out of my mouth. You better pick
Whoa!
one now.
Whoa!
3, 2, 1.
All right,
Quick!
I'm drinking scotch with Scrooge McDuck. I mean, if you're gonna drink scotch with anyone, it better be a Scotsman. So
Scrooge McDuck isn't drinking scotch. Scrooge McDuck is drinking King Louis XIII cognac.
No, he saves his money.
Yeah, he's gonna drink scotch with me.
He's having some Haven Hill.
And the guy's an old Scotsman, so there's no way I'm drinking him under the table. No way. Absolutely
Jason.
not.
Well, he's helping raise Huey, Dewey, and Louie, so he needs to drink.
That's right. Adam Austin would like to know. You win lifetime passes from Disney, but you can only go to 3 out of the 4 major parks. Which one do you give up as your prize? So
Adam Austin's a prick.
Which one would you give up to get lifetime passes? You can never go to this park ever again.
Animal Kingdom, dropping it.
It's a tough one for me.
Forget it, dude. Star Wars Land and Toy Story Land getting brought to
I'm with Jason.
Studios.
It's Animal Kingdom for me too.
Animal
I just,
Kingdom's out.
Yeah.
Well, you see, for me, it depends on what they do with Epcot. Because I love Epcot right now, but if they fuck it up, I'm dropping that park like a...
You're not going to get food and wine anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'd get food and wine in my house.
It's hard.
I don't know. I'd probably have to go with everyone and say Animal Kingdom. I love the park, I really do, but with Star Wars coming out and Toy Story Land, that's just too much of a golden opportunity to pass up. Magic Kingdom's always there, and Epcot's just, I mean, even whatever they do to Epcot, I'm still gonna love Epcot.
Even without Figment.
Oh hell yeah, without Figment.
Tim was pretty passionate about that, though.
I know.
Figment is staying.
Look, there is a golden opportunity to either make this a great park, or fuck it up real bad?
My guy would kick your guy's ass, dude.
Adam.
All right, you know what? None of you fuckers got one of these. All right.
True.
That's a My Pal Mickey, bitch.
True. Don't make me pull out Figment having sex with a sheep.
Oh, God. The NSA is going to be all over.
Oh, this is going to be a hot mess.
I would hope Figment would pull himself out, Jason.
Well, you saw Sophia's pet dragon, right? What was that one in there? That was that mix. That was a goat or that was a sheep and a Figment mix.
Adam, what are you giving up?
It sucks.
Because Trenton Nesbitt just wrote in, and
to be fair, I'd still probably give up. I'd give up Hollywood Studios, MGM, because you know what? At the end of the day, you said nothing about Disneyland. I can go see the same crap up in Disneyland. You can keep your Pixar Playlands, and I'm set.
This guy's smart. This guy's a smart
one. No, he fucking played that so well right now.
He did. He really did. Good
but I thought he said one of the 4 part. Well, I guess he's going to.
He's talking about Disney.
Well played, Adam.
He's talking about. I can still take myself over to Disneyland every now and then get my Star Wars fix. Chances are also the Disneyland is going to be less crowded because it's there's more ebb and flow to that calendar than there is to Disney World. So
Adam is the only one that's going to be riding Flight of Passage out of the 5 of us.
Mm-hmm. I win.
He won that one. Trenton Nesbitt. Mrs. Nesbitt. Mrs. Nesbitt would like to know if you could only visit one of the parks and couldn't enter anything else for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
That's easy.
Mm-hmm. Easy one.
Yeah, it's it's
Magic Kingdom, man.
It's Magic Kingdom.
It has to be. It has to be.
It's the iconic park.
As much as Hollywood Studios.
Mike is going to be sitting in the corner doing nothing in Hollywood Studios for the rest of the
man. They
for
got
like
all the
3
booze.
years. That's all he can do.
There's no walking around booze at Magic Kingdom.
Now, I could
can bring in your own walking around booze if you know how to do it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I guarantee you, though, that's going to change. I bet you any amount of money.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Which we'll get to another question later.
Matter of time.
Well, I'm on Hollywood Studios because Trenton, it's not always crowded.
All right, so this is a question for everybody but Mikey. On the same note, if you could only ride one of the mountains, Splash, Space, Thunder, and Everest, and not the others, which one would you choose?
Space. For me, hands down, Space.
I choose Everest, man, because that's a really good coaster, man. That's a hard one to beat.
Why don't I get to talk on this?
Because you just gave up your right to ever go to Magic Kingdom again. I'm going to say Thunder. Thunder Mountain's such a great roller coaster. It really is.
Hands down, Everest at night was one of the best roller coasters I've ever been on. I am going to have to go with Everest. I mean, again, I can go to Disneyland and do the other mountain.
I'm going to Disneyland to ride Hyperspace Mountain, fuckers.
There you go.
I am.
Susanna Bucci wants to know, Disney bans alcohol in all of its parks and properties. Are you still going, or have they lost your business forever?
I'm still going.
Yeah.
I'll still go.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
You
can sneak alcohol in.
And
no, I wouldn't break the rule. Here's the thing.
Porch drink, patio drinking.
Well, that was my next part. Is this including resorts?
She said
properties.
So that would include resorts. So there'll be no porch drinking either. But at this situation, my trips would be a lot shorter, and I'd be spending more. I would have to be going to Universal at that point.
Okay, hold on.
You have to. There's an addendum, so you have to read that.
So she says, okay, but let's say the methods are no longer an option. It's a total alcohol Nazi situation at the security checkpoints before you enter the parks. No drop of anything is getting in. So if she's meaning, all right, let's take it for literal words. No booze is sold on Disney property, and or the resorts or the parks. So
I'd still go.
You can't bring it into the parks. She doesn't say you can't bring it into the rooms. And
that would be property.
Regardless, that would be considered property.
All right, so no alcohol. It's Disney goes dry. What would you do?
I'm going.
I'm still going. I'm still going.
I'm going because when I went the first time, I went with no intention of purchasing any alcohol. That I threw that shit out the window after day one. But yeah, I'm still going. And you know what? I'll have more money to spend on other shit.
You see, I would still go, but for me, vacationing, I don't have kids. So for me, vacationing is not worrying having to drive anywhere thanks to Magical Express and all that, all the other benefits of staying on property. This would actually probably cut my time there. To be really honest with you, because I'm not going to spend a few $100 on a dinner where I can't have a drink with it. And it just, to me, yeah, I would still go, but chances are I'm going to be hitting some of the other attractions in Orlando at that point.
Well, luckily Disney is business smart, and they will keep alcohol in the parks. Justin Suter has a great question, and one that probably could be a full episode in and of itself. So we're not going to go too detailed, but if you could add any 2 countries to World Showcase, what would they be? Tim. Give me 2 countries.
That is a really good question. Now, I'm not going to go with what is being rumored to be added to Epcot.
Okay.
So what is the rumor?
It's too obvious. The rumor is Spain.
Spain.
Okay.
And I want to say one of the Slavic countries.
All right. So what countries are you choosing, Timmy?
Cameroon.
That'd be fun. Cameroon and what else? One more.
Well, they're getting a lot of mail, so we have to add Cameroon.
One more.
And let's see, what would it be? Another one. Fuck, why'd you make me go first in this one?
Because I can and I will.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna say.
United
go to
States,
like
Canada, Mexico, Panama.
Oh, did you see that video the other day? With the new ending to it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. That guy.
That guy's
go to South.
I'm gonna have to check
a South American country like Venezuela or something.
That'd be good.
Brazil. So everybody will feel right at home.
All right, so Mikey, what would you add? What would you add?
Crikey. I'd like to see Australia.
You fucking dick, man.
You know what? I
was going to say Australia, but we get it in Food and Wine, so I didn't say it.
Motherfucker, I was going to say Australia too.
Fucking Australia. Because I mean that would open itself up for a bitchin' Circle Vision movie.
Hell yeah!
I mean, really, it would.
That's not a knife.
Stand up, hold on to the railing, and yeah, you could have the old meet and greet with Steve Irwin's ghost. Too soon. Too fucking soon. I'm sorry.
Australia
and Cuba.
Cuba. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Because it's open now.
Yep.
For a little while.
Disney will buy the country if they have to.
Adam, your turn.
All right.
Turn it to a DVC resort.
All right, because I lost. Mikey said Australia already. I had to think fast, so I'm looking at Greece.
I like
that. Good one.
Ooh, Mediterranean. I like it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, there's a lot of history. There's a lot of things, the stories that come from there that Disney actually pulls from. I would love to see some like a Parthenon kind of thing going on. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yep.
And I'm also thinking Brazil.
Yeah.
Now hear me out. Just for like a festival kind of party atmosphere. So
you can get a caipirinha.
Those are my two.
Get a nice caipirinha. Yeah. Jason?
Just something fun.
I'm going to go with the Philippines. And beautiful country, a lot of culture, excellent food. And I think I would go with some unrecognizable small little shit country that no one would hear of, just to give them that one lottery of
Liechtenstein
recognition.
Monaco?
No, I wouldn't. I don't want to go that way. I'm thinking maybe like the South Pacific Islands. something small,
San Marino.
something that we don't know of.
San Marino, smallest country.
My globe's not
actually no, Monaco
here.
is. Monaco's the smallest.
I want to go with the no-name country just to open up the minds of its patrons and go, you know what? Maybe there are other countries besides
Chad.
Spain and Japan and China, blah, blah, blah.
Chad.
Guam.
Well, I think Guam's a U.S. island. Isn't it a U.S.
territory? Yeah.
But yeah, something of that size. I would like that, yes. So I don't have a specific answer, but the Philippines, for sure.
All right. I want to add India because I like Indian food, and I think it'd be good to branch out the cuisine there.
I just got a text message from Uncle Tim. He's watching live broadcast and he's having a great time.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Uncle Tim.
Hi, Uncle Tim. I'd add India, and I want to add in it's hard to put it because I want to add in the Soviet Union. I want to add in like 1980s Soviet Union, not Russia. But like,
of course you do, Gorbachev.
Old school Soviet Union, like 70s and 80s, Cold War Soviet Union.
Because there was anything great over there?
Yeah, I was just trying to figure that.
That would be a very bland pavilion.
I just think it'd be fun to be.
Here's your borscht, sir.
Yeah. Well, I just think
served by an overweight Russian woman.
His next swim there, and nobody's
have an ice bar with vodka. Have a vodka bar. I think it'd be fun. And
you can do that with Poland.
And all the people treat you like shit. You know, the Russians. I want like the Russian heels from like wrestling in the 80s. I think that'd be fun.
You can do that in Poland.
I know, but still. But Poland does have better food, so maybe Poland would be a better option.
And Poland has better vodka a lot of times too.
Yes, they do.
Speaking of HUAC,
Justin Suter also wants to know if you could.
Go ahead, because our listeners are fucking mean as hell because they give us these questions and there's no way we could possibly answer these things.
We'll get to them. All right, so Justin wants to know one restaurant for the rest of your life. Where do you eat? Where are you eating?
Well, that's easy. California Grill, hands down. They have a seasonal menu. It's something different every season. I'll be set for life. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a tough decision between California Grill and Tiffin's for me, but I chose California Grill for the same reason.
Yeah.
It's a seasonal menu. It changes all the time.
California Grill.
Tiffin's is great, but California Grill gets my vote.
California Grill would probably get my vote too. Mikey?
Well, we're not fancy folks, so I wouldn't know shit about the California Grill or Tiffin's or any of that business. But I'm a practical guy, so Ohana's gets mine because they do a breakfast and they do a dinner. So I'm not stuck with one meal, and they're not far from the Lapu Lapus.
That's a good one. Jason?
Believe it or not, we've never eaten at California Grill or the other one yet. We just wanted to wait for the kids to get older. I'd have to agree with Mikey. That's an all-around perfect restaurant for us average folk. Not like you bougie motherfuckers over there, but just us normal guys.
Wait a second.
Wait! Don't take offense to that.
Mr. DBC.
No. Mr. Man's not getting away with bougie motherfucker who runs around saying, I smell like grapefruit. So, no. You're just as bougie as the rest of us.
So, Ohana would be my vote.
As he's having his drone film his play sessions in his yard with his kids.
All right, anyways, there was a reason I had to do that. But anyways, and that's only because I haven't eaten at your guys' restaurants yet. So, I'm excited to try them.
All right, so what is, Trenton Nesbitt also wants to know, what is your biggest Disney unpopular opinion? So what's your biggest...
Nesbitt has a lot of questions.
Mrs. Nesbitt does have a lot of questions. She's very inquisitive.
For a one-armed space ranger, she's got a lot of fucking questions.
Mikey, what is your biggest unpopular opinion?
It's nothing but princesses. Why do I want to go there? I don't like princess movies and cartoons.
Is that a real opinion, or is that just a facetious one?
No, that's
a lot of
people have that opinion about Disney World.
They want to hear what I think he's asking is
your personal
your opinion that other people won't find popular, fits into the line.
Okay.
Here's your opportunity, Mikey. Fuck Figment.
If Mikey says that, I'm happy.
The Figment. No, I would say that I think the biggest flaw that Disney has is they're trying to do too much, as far as I'm concerned. And I know that people want them to expand and stuff like that, but I think right now they're trying to do too much. Yeah. And they're not getting anything done because they're trying to do too much of it all at once.
Yeah.
They're overlooking so much small shit to build the big shit, and it's the small shit that keeps your park operational.
Adam?
I have to think about this one.
All right, Tim?
Fuck the gondolas.
Yeah.
That's my unpopular opinion.
So stupid.
Oh, no, that's popular.
A lot of people feel the same way. It's
so stupid.
I don't know, more people than not like the idea. I absolutely hate the idea of these gondolas.
I don't understand it, but, whatever. Look, it's going to be there. You're just going to deal with it. It's going to be one more...
We'll have to use it. I'm not going to probably use it unless I'm staying at a resort that has it, but...
Unless you're staying at Pop, I don't see Pop or
was it a beach club?
Yeah,
beach club.
Caribbean Beach. Unless you're staying at Pop or Caribbean Beach, you're not going to use it. It's stupid. It's dumbest dumb shit ever. Jason.
I'm still going to stick with the fact that Disney made a mistake by building Avatar Land. I still think they could have stuck that money elsewhere.
I can agree with that.
Fuck Figment.
You dick.
I'm gonna go real unpopular here, and you all are gonna hate me for this.
We hate you already, so
yeah, that's not news.
The Marvel stuff is kind of a waste of money. I don't like it. I don't think it's Disney at all. I don't think Captain America's not Disney. Not Disney at all to me.
I don't disagree with you.
But it spends I know it makes money, but putting Marvel in I just
there is a place for it in Disney, and it's just not where they're going to do it.
I just want to ask a quick question. Mm-hmm. It's the same way, and I get his point because he's not a big comic book person, so that's fair. But the shoe on the other foot here is, if you're not a Star Wars fan, it's the exact same situation. What is Star Wars doing in MGM? I mean, it's the only reason why it's going in there is because Disney brought it.
No, I'll get you there. Star Wars to me has that family friendly. It's a space opera. It is, you can sit your 5-year-old down and watch Star Wars. It's a very I don't know. To me, Star Wars is about storytelling. I just don't feel that way about Marvel.
You're not a comic book person.
I'm not.
I mean, you gotta preface it with that because. I mean,
how do you say that you don't feel Marvel has storytelling, and then what you reference is Captain America? That's like, as far as the Marvel storytelling, the Captain America story that they told in the cinema universe, hands down, is fantastic.
And at the end of the
Captain
day,
America.
These are, and the best way I can put this, are American myths.
Look, I like Captain America. I like Iron Man. I like Marvel. I do like Marvel. I just don't feel like it's Disney parks. Like, I don't feel like it belongs in a Disney park. Like, to me, maybe it's because Marvel was once owned or once partnered with Universal. It just feels like a Six Flags Universal type shit.
You got to be careful with that line because they weren't owned by Marvel.
No, I didn't say owned.
Universal never. It was. There's more history there than that. You can't. No, I mean you're making a lot of broad terms, and there's. Oh, we lost Scott. We lost Jason.
We lost Jason.
Okay.
There he is.
You're making a lot of broad comments about Marvel was struggling at that point, so the only way they could stay afloat was to do what they did, and to license out as much as they can so that they can stay afloat. We wouldn't have the Marvel today if they didn't do that.
No,
We'd have a better X-Men universe if they hadn't shipped.
I agree with you. With hands down, agree with you. But
we wouldn't have had Deadpool.
Yeah.
I think there's a whole bunch of stuff. And I know I get why you're saying it, but at the same token, take a Star Wars person who doesn't like Star Wars or doesn't understand the universe, and they're like, "Why is this going into Disney Park?"
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. She's upstairs.
It's the same thing.
Hop along.
Yeah.
It's more of a
Mrs. Hare does
thing.
not like Star Wars. She doesn't care about it. She doesn't care about it. She doesn't care about it. Mrs. Hare does not like Star Wars. She never seen it. She doesn't care about it. Mrs. Hare does not like Star Wars. She's never seen it. She doesn't care about it. but she's excited.
What is her opinion on Indiana Jones?
Yeah, why is that in a?
I don't know if she's. I gotta be honest. I don't think she's ever seen Indiana Jones either.
But why is that in a Disney park? I mean, you can sit there and tear apart any. I mean, if you're going to be that much of a purist.
No, I'm not saying I'm purist. I just don't feel like Marvel is a Disney property. Like I feel like Star Wars has Star Wars when they bought it. When the merger happened or when Disney bought Star Wars, I said that's perfect. That fits Disney's mold.
Oh, we know Scott's opinion is the unpopular one on this show.
Of course it is.
Well, I mean, but Marvel is not. It's kind of we don't own everything with it on the East Coast or in Florida, so it's not like there's a lot of stuff we can't do with it.
I know.
So and my question is, how did you feel about Big Hero 6?
Oh, see, I did like that. I do like that film.
That's Marvel.
I know it is. I know it is. But I just
but can you honestly tell me that doesn't fit with Disney's model?
But
hypocrite.
But no, that is Disney.
Hippogriff.
That's Universal.
Disney made Big Hero 6 into what it is for me because I never read the comic book before.
It wasn't a popular comic. It wasn't. Neither was Guardians, though.
But the movie Big Hero 6 is not anything like the comic book.
Neither was Guardians.
Right.
Neither are most of your.
I've never seen Guardians. Again, unpopular opinion. I just don't.
No, but no. You're looking at different storylines. You're looking at different timelines, and I mean, there's a lot that goes on in comics. It's the same thing with the old school Star Wars universe, which had no cohesive backbone at all. So, I mean, I can sit here and argue comics forever. We need to move on.
Hang on a second. How do you not see Guardians, man?
I just don't really care. I don't care. Like
it's such a good movie, regardless if you're a comic book fan at all. It's such a great movie.
It's a good movie, man.
I might sit down and watch it eventually. I have not seen anything. I have not seen a Marvel live action comic book. Well, no, I saw Deadpool, and that was kind of funny.
That was Disney.
But that wasn't it. All right, so I haven't seen a Disney Marvel movie since Captain America, the first one.
Oh God, you're missing so many good movies.
I'm sure I am. I really liked Big Hero 6.
Everything else and see Winter Soldier.
I've heard that. I've heard that before.
To see one. Yeah. See Winter Soldier.
You really need to see the first one though, which he has.
I did.
I know, but you can't just see that one because you really need to understand Steve and Bucky's relationship going into it.
And look, it was amazing. I sat down. This was years ago. I sat down and watched it. I really liked it. It was really good. I finished that film and I was like, shit, that was awesome. And look, maybe I do need to give the other ones a chance. I'm not a big comic book guy, which is just.
Let me interject real quick. This Breckenridge Brewing Orange Cream Ale is some nasty shit.
It's got an aftertaste, doesn't it?
It's got it's overall just foul.
Yeah.
And I've got 4 more to work on later.
Somebody who grew up as a comic book guy who still has thousands of dollars worth of comic books now, you wait all your life to see a comic book come to life in a movie that actually does it justice. And that is what Disney is doing now for all these comic book fans that grew up in the 80s and the 90s waiting for a decent movie or a decent outlet for these stories.
I mean, you look at the Star Wars and the new Star Wars movie.
They're amazing.
Would have never been made
I know.
without Disney's involvement.
And look, I'm sure Disney's doing Marvel justice. I'm really sure they have. Just hasn't been on the top of my Disney list. I apologize to the comic book fans out there. I am sorry.
All right, come on, Paul Walker. Next question.
Okay.
Well, Scott, before you continue, remember we're an hour 40 into our call, buddy, and we're on a live episode. So if we're going to do lightning round questions and we're going to do them all, we better just start blasting them.
We'll start blasting. So I'm going to skip some because some are really deep. But
we owe them an answer, so maybe put those aside and we'll answer them in a future episode.
We'll answer those in the future episode. Mrs. Nesbitt back again. What's the worst country in Epcot? Real quick, Mikey.
Japan.
Tim.
China.
Adam.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Whatever that little area is, I don't know what it's called.
It's got good architecture though. Jason.
It's boring. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. The food's terrible. Jason.
Morocco.
Morocco, yeah. Yeah, Morocco. Megan Coyle, what was your first Disney drink? Holy fucking shit, I couldn't even think back that far.
I couldn't remember that.
I can actually remember this. I actually have an answer for this. Mine was actually...
I do too. Actually.
I don't mind.
Go ahead.
Technically, it was during the luau when I went with my parents once, and they let me have a pina colada. Like non-virgin type.
Mikey, you got one?
Yeah, I got a tall boy Bud Light from the food court.
Jason, do you got one?
A Glotini.
That is fucking
yes,
epic.
I did. Fucking A, I did.
Was your pinky out?
Maybe. You know how I drink.
Yes, you do.
Mine was I do remember it. I had gone when I was in college. We went to we stayed at the Caribbean beach, and mine was a Mai Tai from the pool bar. It was like the captain's Mai Tai. It was really good. It's like Myers dark rum, awesome. Tim, do you remember yours?
I absolutely do not remember my first drink at Disney.
That's how it should be.
What was your last drink?
So many.
What was your last drink?
Many.
My last drink at Disney was an old fashioned.
Okay.
Nice.
I do remember that. It was an old fashioned at California Grill.
Mrs. Nesbitt wants to know which one of his dogs is cuter.
All right.
I remember that picture, and it was the one on the left.
Yeah, the one on the left
Lily
is really fucking
is a
cute.
Boston Terrier on the left, and Daisy is a Frenchie on the right. I can't pick one. They're both equally adorable.
Ooh, they're really cute.
Yeah, but we all have a favorite child, and that one's mine.
The French is really adorable. Daisy's pretty cute.
I like the cat.
Yeah. You would.
The cat photo bombed the picture, and I missed it, or what?
No, I'm not a dog guy.
Well, he also posted that Lily was waiting to see if she was the one that got picked.
Yeah. So Lily wins because she was actually waiting up to see.
Yeah, Lily wins. Matt Holmes wants to know, do you prefer to fly and use Disney transportation or take the family road trip and have your own vehicle to get around? Mikey?
Well, I've only gone via the Queen family truckster, but I think I would prefer to fly in and not have to make that drive. That way I could get there in 4.5 hours instead of 19.
I think flying Disney Transport's the best thing ever. And that's the great thing about Disney is you go down there and you don't have to drive at all.
Well, the thing is, too, is like, we go back and forth with that. I think it's like a 25-hour drive from our house. And the thing is that if you make $100,000 a year and you're taking vacation, you have to figure in your driving time has a monetary value also. I take all that into effect.
Yeah.
So, what's 2 days of wages? And then on top of that, how am I going to feel after that? So for us, actually flying is cheaper,
Flying's much cheaper. You get there faster.
It's in the long run, it is cheaper.
Yeah.
So
it's less stressful.
You do that. Yeah, and it's less stressful. And you got Magical Express. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Life is good. And I can start drinking.
There's something to be said for not seeing or touching your luggage from the minute you get to your departure airport to the minute you get to your hotel room.
Awesome.
Something to be said for that.
Yeah.
I'd have to go with flying.
A big fan of that.
Totally. Matt Holmes also wants to know, what is the one attraction you would go to every day and never get tired of? Like if you were living in Florida and you could go to one attraction and never get tired of it.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion for me.
Pirates for me.
Jason?
Guys, I was stuck there, but Haunted Mansion is, I've got a lot of great memories getting stuck in there with my son, and it's awesome. I would say Haunted Mansion, hands down.
Johnny Renford wants to know, which of us is going to come bail him out of jail when Disney finally decides they've had enough of me stalking Ariel?
We send a lawyer.
His fucking shirt.
Oh, I'll come.
We send a lawyer.
Johnny, by the way, Johnny, if you are listening to this, you sent me your address. I owe you a gift in the mail, buddy. I didn't forget. I just been busy, so I owe you. So I told him I'd send him quarters for the term machine. I didn't forget. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Also, happy belated birthday, Johnny. It was just a couple days ago.
Happy birthday, Johnny. Michael Barker wants to know, if you had whatever budget you would want and would replace Tom Sawyer's Island and Rivers America with something else or leave it. What would you guys
this
do?
we would have to keep for an episode.
Yeah, that's a really good episode that we could do. Johnny. Okay, this is an interesting one. Johnny says, Walt Disney is adding a bar to the Magic Kingdom. What is your dream bar, and where would you put it? Real quick.
See, I would take this as an episode too.
No, this is real quick. Gaston's fucking Tavern.
Haunted Mansion.
It's quick.
For me, it's not Haunted Mansion, hands down.
I would love a Haunted Mansion.
Bar. That'd be awesome.
I could do a whole episode on this, but I would make a bar and call it Walt's Place.
Good one.
Right on Main Street.
I would do a Pirates bar.
Oh, God, hell yeah. So many good
themed Pirates bar.
Oh, you put a speakeasy off of Main Street somewhere.
See, we're getting something similar.
The Ink and Paint Club.
Allegedly, we're getting something similar.
Fuck that.
Underneath the Edison.
Yeah, but in the Magic Kingdom, that would be awesome.
No, I would do a Pirates bar. The theming alone would be so much fun.
Jason, we know you don't want it because you don't want alcohol in your
I'm a purist, man. I don't even want to have this conversation. You drunken bastard.
So when he's gone on vacation in the next couple of weeks, we can have this topic.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna shorten Matthew Schultz's question a little bit. I'm gonna give each one of you guys a park. Tim, Animal Kingdom; Adam, Magic Kingdom; Jason, Hollywood Studios; and Mikey, Epcot. What is your favorite attraction at each of those parks? So, Tim, Animal Kingdom.
I got Animal Kingdom, Festival of Lion King.
Adam?
Ooh.
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, it's been Pirates since I was young. It's always going to be Pirates.
Jason, Hollywood Studios.
We'll go Star Tours.
Yeah, good one. Mikey, Epcot.
The Land.
That's such a great ride.
I mean, Jason would cut out the call if I didn't say The Land.
I know.
He and I are going to find a way to hop off that boat and just camp out in front of the house when we're down there.
Yeah. We got a hard on for that house.
Mrs. Nesbitt's back. If Rock and Roller Coaster became themed around a different band, which band would you pick?
Foo Fighters.
Oh, I would say System of a Down. You do it right.
Mickey's down with the sickness.
I'm glad you found humor in that.
You might as well just said Insane Clown Posse.
Why not?
Bunch of juggalos in Hollywood Studios.
Tim, what would you pick?
Actually, Julius had my perfect idea. It was Skynyrd.
That's awesome.
I would do Imagine Dragons right now.
Imagine Dragons. I love Radioactive. Love Radioactive.
Love them.
I'm gonna go Jersey. I'd love to see Bon Jovi.
I thought he was gonna say Springsteen.
I fucking hate Springsteen. Another unpopular opinion. I hate Springsteen.
Fucking Aerosmith in there.
I hate Springsteen. Hate Springsteen.
Okay,
Brooke Poindexter Ballin wants to know, what is your best hidden quick service restaurant?
Ooh. Hidden.
Yeah, something that most people don't go to.
You know, every time we go to the Contemporary, what is that little quick service that's right next to Chef Mickey? That's always dead when we go there, and they always got really good food there.
The Contempo Cafe.
Is that what it's called, Contemporary Cafe?
Yeah. You want to answer that question?
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good one. Tim.
Fuck, I don't know, because we don't really do that many quick service, and when we do, it's like the most popular ones. My favorite quick service would be Pico's Bills.
Yeah, it's a good one. Adam?
I can't honestly think of anything truly hidden. I mean, the only one I can honestly think that I really love is Sunshine Seasons.
That's a good one.
It's kind of hidden because it's like at the bottom floor there when you go into the pavilion.
It's one of the best ones that are on property.
You're definitely not waiting in a long line to get food there.
No. And I like the different stations, so you have a choice pretty much for everybody who goes.
Mikey.
I've only been the one time, so really I don't remember a whole lot about the quick services we had because none of them were spectacular. None of them were hidden because it was our first time, so my answer is going to be the one you're by when you're hungry. That's the best quick service. Because fucking when you've been walking for 8 hours already and you're hungry, just go get it. That was our, That's the position we found ourselves in at Epcot, and we went to La Hacienda, and really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I would say one of my favorite and not a big line is the Yak and Yeti at Animal Kingdom. Yak and Yeti quick service. Really good food. It's inexpensive and you don't wait too long. And they got good beer there too.
They used to have the rack of rib there for a quick service meal.
The rack of rib is at Flame Tree.
What I said.
Yeah, you can get the ribs and chicken, right?
It's very, but you'll wait in long lines for that.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
Now they do fucking packaged.
They killed it with the packaged sauce for me.
It's
sorry.
awful.
That bothers me.
We went there a couple of years ago, and the ribs were not good. It was very dried out. It was terrible. I gotta say.
I enjoyed. I think I had a pulled pork there, and I just love their barbecue sauce. And to find out that it's coming out of a package now bothers me a lot. So.
Sarah Coyle, Toby, our HR department, wants to know why hasn't there been another ladies' night yet again?
Because 3 of us haven't gone on vacation at the same time to warrant a ladies' night.
I left her an answer. That seems legitimate.
Yeah, that's probably good. We can fit him in by then, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
Tim Hamlin wants to know Disney's Magical Express, yes or no?
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Hands down, yes.
Never done it, but why not?
Yeah,
you know,
I don't.
Yet.
Yeah. Yet. No, it will be done eventually. There's no Magical Express for like the cruises, though. Yes, no. I don't think there's anything like that. Because I would just be flying into New York City and finding a place to crash, I guess, and then getting to port the next day.
We were actually discussing that today, trying to figure out the logistics of what we want to do. If we want to go the night before and get a hotel.
Please include me in that conversation when you guys figure something out.
And my wife. I figure we could just have Justin pick us up in his limo.
That works. I'm down for that.
I'll do that.
Justin's my man. Hey, Justin sent me a private message yesterday. He's like, hey, I got something for you. He dropped something in the mail for me. So, Justin, buddy, here's my personal thank you. Appreciate it.
Magical Express is a must do. You have to.
Absolutely.
If you fly in, it's necessary. It's awesome.
I tell you what, it would probably be logistically easier for us to fly out of our local airport, which is Lehigh Valley, to Sanford, and cheaper. But we drive to Newark and fly United to MCO because of a Magical Express, because I don't want to touch my fucking luggage after
And to be fair, the commute from Sanford to Disney can cost upwards of $50 one way. And so whatever money you'd save would cost us more in the long run.
It's probably a lot worse than for us to commute to Newark.
I mean, we can always fly to Tampa and drive.
We did that already. I don't want to do it
again. Never again.
No. Matthew screwed us all up last year.
Wait, fairy dusts. Let's.
Well,
there's a silver lining here, guys. True. Let's be honest.
He screwed us up, but we also got the upgrade, so it kind of washed.
You got the upgrade, the big one. I think the only thing above that is a freaking stay at the castle.
True,
pretty much
on my list.
So there was the cabins.
Mrs. Nesbitt.
Oh yeah.
So Mrs. Nesbitt also wants to know what's our favorite Game of Thrones characters.
Why is it Jon Snow?
And why is it Jon Snow? I don't know if mine is Jon Snow. I don't think mine is Jon Snow at all.
There's really only one good answer to this, and it's a short answer.
There's my answer.
Jason, I think
you don't watch.
I've never watched.
You would really
and
like
I hear that. We just sit down and watch a movie now.
The characters are very compelling. It's well written. You grow to love and absolutely hate them.
There's a lot of titties.
And the occasional cock and balls.
Yeah,
pretty much.
There's something for everybody.
Yeah, you would like it. Mikey, do you have one?
The obvious answer seems like it'd be Tyrion.
I do like Tyrion.
Well, he would fit with the show.
Yeah.
He would. He drinks and he knows things.
He's a drunk midget.
But, I really like the character arc that Jaime's on here lately.
Yeah.
Oh, he left his mic,
incest aside, but I like Jaime Lannister. I like the actor. He's been in some shit movies, but as Jaime, I do. I like Jaime Lannister. He has grown into almost being the voice of reason for the Lannisters. Spoilers notwithstanding, since Tyrion's not there anymore.
I'm gonna go cliche and say Daenerys Targaryen.
Well,
the mother of dragons.
She's definitely a favorite.
Yeah, she is
for fans.
I'm gonna go totally left and say Cersei. No, and hear me out. I have never hated a character more. In that show, she is well written.
Yeah.
Did you see season 1 and 2?
Never hated a character more, but they have taken her and developed the crap out of this character. Yeah. I cannot wait to see what she does next. We know everybody's kind of endgame. I don't know where she's going to go at this point, and that from a story point kind of excites me. So I want to see what's going to go on with her character.
How do you not hate Joffrey more than Cersei?
I hate Joffrey, but he's dead.
Cersei There's no point. The story's Joffrey, over. So you can't have one without the other. But one of my favorite memes on the internet right now is, well, not right now because it came out a few years ago. It's a picture of Cersei and it says, "I'm here. I have 2 reasons, or to protect my children, to blow up things, and I'm all out of children."
Oh, I would say for me it's Jaime. I mean, the good hair aside.
Oh yeah, he got, and the one hand.
I do.
Golden hand.
I do like the way his character is being written. He's definitely developed a lot more as a character as this has gone on. He's really, really good character. But Tyrion Lannister.
There's lots of good characters.
Tyrion Lannister has my heart because we're both short. So.
Are you guys watching the YouTube channel for the chatter that's going on in that?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm watching the Facebook chatter, and Mrs. Wizenhunt just called you out, Jason.
For what?
Yay!
Wait, Stephanie goes, Jason, it's funny you think the podcast was last that long without having ladies' night. I'm pretty sure our fan club requests ladies' night.
Oh. Mikey.
Whoa! You can't bring me into this because at times I bring me into that. So, no,
Mrs. Wizenhunt.
We should create a poll.
Mrs. Mrs. Wizenhunt. Let me explain to you what Mikey may or may not have said. Ain't no fucking way you women are ever getting on his podcast ever again. He may have said that.
Oh my God.
I've only got 2 doors between me and her, Jason. I've only got 2 fucking doors that separate us,
She's about to storm the castle walls like
I can't lock either of them from the garage.
I'm going to see the garage door open up and your ass get kicked out and go down.
No, I'm fine. You know what? I like the witty banter. Sometimes I get tired of hearing everybody else's voice, and I'll be honest. Those ladies, I just pretend I'm listening to 4 princesses talking dirty and getting drunk.
If you do have questions, you can submit them. You can submit them live on the Facebook channel, Facebook chat, and we can answer them as we go along.
Oh,
can we put this girls episode thing to bed here, Sarah, Stephanie, Rachel?
You know what?
You guys did a great job. We're going to give you your show in a little bit. You guys have some awesome topics that are coming up, so it is all yours.
Yeah. So is
that good enough? Stephanie Wizenhunt. Paracoil. Done. I'm done with this conversation. Done.
She's going to drive up from Ohio and kill you.
Maybe. You know what?
Ohio's not
I'll tell you right now,
away.
If Stephanie had a jar of Scott's famous cum cream to put in her hair and doll herself up, she'd come in here and give you the what for right now, Jason.
What for? You mean the one for?
Well, I think your sister-in-law...
She just went out and did her run for 3 sheets to the finish line.
Mikey, that's Suavecito pomade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Latin for something about Mary.
It's
Latin. Suavecito is Latin.
Yes, it's Latin.
Latino.
Okay, I believe it's Swahili for milking of testicles.
I think your sister-in-law would rather have that pomade than your wife.
And you know what? You're welcome to talk to her about that.
So I've switched over as well. Like I said last week on the show, Andrea got me beer of the month. I actually got 12 beers in this pack. There's 6 from.
You get 12 every month?
Yeah, I get 12 every month.
Well,
we go to the store. We can get as many as we want.
But this one is Heavy Seas Brewery from Baltimore. It's Clipper City Brewing Company from Baltimore. Powder Monkey Pale Ale. It's really good, and it's pirate themed. Like this, this whole pack.
You know what's not really good?
It's awesome. the creamsicle.
the shit. I mean, I'll be honest. I was expecting some of that not your father's cream soda kind of beer thing that tastes like a cream soda. You know, like the grape soda that you had, Jason, or the root beer or whatever. No, this just tastes like really bad beer with a splash of orange juice. Not even like the Leinenkugel's orange shandy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
This is just this is like a really old trash bag that's been sitting and all the fermented juices have dripped to the bottom of it.
Ew.
You clip the end of it, squirt that into like a beer 30, and then shake it up. And this is just nasty. I got 3 more of these tall boys to deal with later. I may give them to my brother-in-law.
Oh, you're giving your alcohol away.
It's not good, and it's not even a high alcohol content.
No, you know what you do? You give that shit to Adam, because Adam don't ever waste alcohol.
Pretty much.
That's true.
Well, no, I mean, let's be realistic. I'll probably end up, what the fuck is going on with Tim's camera?
It's his wire, the dog's acting up outside his door.
It's just, it's got a pretty good wiggle going. That's kind of impressive.
Wish my wife was watching this right now so she could bring me a glass of water.
Or wine, or rosé.
Or pink champagne.
Okay, Scott, give me another question. Let's do this. I'm excited.
Okay.
I think that's it.
No, we got a couple more that we rolled over a little bit. We're all gonna ban. I think first of all, Johnny, if you did get busted for stalking, I think we would all come down and bail you out, and then probably get arrested.
To be fair, we'd
probably get arrested somehow.
No, to be fair, we'd probly point and laugh first.
Yeah, well, that's.
But I guarantee you get your own shirt out of the deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you would. And you know what, Johnny? I'll do you one better. I'll try to grab your dad on the way down there.
Okay, so Carly also wanted to know, how has Disney influenced your daily life? Do you abide by any certain rules or guidelines that Walt lived by?
That's a good one, and I'm going to say yes. I'm just going to jump right in and say yes. Disney is well. You know what? It's not just Disney; it's also my Disney family. You know, I've got my Disney family. I'll keep it very superficial and very short. But I hear footsteps. That means I got water coming.
Stephanie must have sent her a text message.
One thing is,
Rachel's going to come down with a glass of water and a beer for her.
Yeah. No, she's got a late night of editing tonight. So
you'll just see an arm go across the screen and go away. That's all we're going to get of Rachel.
I have been exposed to...
Here's your water, Mr. Pussy.
Ooh. Are you done?
I'm like 1,500 miles away. Yeah.
I was going to say, please say that when we do our live episode
please
altogether.
Realize
listen, in 2 weeks, you won't be 1,500 miles away. We can easily drive him to your house.
That's true.
We know
because Scott can't make the trip because, you know...
It's date night.
I'm being polite. I am being polite.
Oh, a resort bug.
Being polite, but not just the cast is hoping to come off that night. I'm being polite.
Be polite.
What, Scott's not going on the cruise?
No, he's not going to. He couldn't handle me.
No, I would not handle Mikey. Mikey would.
Mrs. Hare vetoed it.
Which is a shame because there's so many stories I'm going to tell to all these fantastic people on the cruise, and they're going to come back and be talking about it, and Scott's going to be that guy who doesn't know the inside joke.
We've got a great question coming up after this one. So I got a really good one. Jason.
Are you talking about the last minute question that just came through?
Yeah, the ones that just come through. Would you guys? Does anyone else live by Disney ideals in their daily life? I mean, for most of us, we all keep Disney in our life somehow.
Yeah.
But
I try.
Yeah.
Try.
I work in customer service. I work in customer service, and I try to hold myself to a standard. I don't succeed all the time. There's no way I can in my business. I have to say no.
Yeah.
And there's no way I can make some yeses, some no's yeses. But I've learned to try to sugarcoat it and be a little bit more nicer about it, I guess, is the best way I can put it.
I'm a complete dick at my job, so when I'm out of my job, I try to be nice to everybody and try to, pass the magic forward as much as I can.
Yeah. I mean, I try and keep Disney in my life through, Disney is my happy place. My job is extremely stressful. It is not fun. It is not what I would ever recommend anyone ever doing at all. But,
that's why I'm not a lawyer.
But Disney's my happy place. I'll listen to Disney music at work, on my desktop while I'm doing work. I'll listen to it in my car. When my son goes to sleep at night, Pirates of the Caribbean plays in the background. Haunted Mansion plays in the background. Epcot's Interventions theme, like the Interventions area music, plays in the background. That's how we keep Disney in our life.
You get a FaceTime call of live parades when people are down there. And
awesome.
Sitting at your desk watching it. I mean, it was fucking great.
And my colleagues come in and was like, what the fuck are you watching? I was like, I'm watching a fucking parade. Leave me alone.
Yep.
When I was talking about Disney, and before we had any desire to go down there, my family, I got a former coworker named Brent. He's in our group, Brent Oden. He went on his honeymoon with his wife and was telling me all about it and how great it was and where they stayed and what they eat and what they rode and this and that. And at that time, to me, Disney was a company. Disney wasn't a person. But having gone down there and having been exposed to all this and realizing that Disney was an actual person, I started learning more about Walt. And some of the things that, Walt has said and done through his life is a great way that I think if you just put those words to practice, you can definitely help other people around you and add a little bit more joy to your life. And one of the most interesting quotes I read was, it wasn't even like a published quote. It was kind of an aside that was written as an article in a small town newspaper magazine or something. It was him talking to like a nobody crew member on one of the movies. I want to say it was or cartoon type things. It was, I don't remember what the guy's role was, but he wasn't like a producer. He was just a nobody. And he met Walt and he was like, "Oh my gosh, you're Walt Disney," and was talking to him. And one of the most important things and influential things that Walt told this kid was, and this was like in the 40s. He said they were talking and Walt said, "Listen, there's 2 rules to live by in life. Fuck bitches, get money." And that's
God, I knew this was going somewhere. I'm like,
yeah, we all had a feeling
this
is taking way too long for that payoff.
that's what I live my life by, right there.
Oh, Stephanie.
Hey, exactly. I'm sure.
God bless you.
And how many times? My real question.
That was off the
many
cuff, the whole
times
thing.
has he
I was
done that
winging
to you?
that whole thing right there. Okay, guys, come on.
In 2 minutes, you guys are going to see Mrs. Wizenhunt come screaming through the garage,
Frying
beat
pan.
Mikey with a broom.
Because I'm sure he's done that to her plenty of times.
Go waiting for the money.
So Sydney Wagsback, who, by the way, may have one of the best profile pics ever. She and her significant other met Mankind down at Disney World.
Oh, I saw that. That's such an awesome picture.
They met Mick Foley. She wants to know, which resort would you choose to conceive your first child at?
I don't want no children.
I don't want no children, but it'd be fun to try, Molly.
Sorry, Adam.
Wait a minute. Aren't
A long night, brother.
Aren't you guys DVC members at the Poly?
That's our whole resort.
Okay. All right.
Hey, those showers are pretty fucking
Well,
nice,
to be
aren't they,
fair,
guys?
then, if you think about it that way, what resort haven't we tried to conceive a child in?
Brown chicken, brown cow. Mikey?
Disney is a really good place to fuck. It really is.
Yep, pretty much.
Because you're relaxed. It's a great, everything.
I wonder
it's a good
if Walt ever thought that when he built the. Well, yeah, because he had.
He fuck bitches. He said that. Did you not like
bitches get money?
And that's Disney in a nutshell, right there.
Yeah, Disney's a great place.
That's a direct quote, huh?
Mikey?
Little Mermaid wing at the Art of Animation.
All about the cloaca.
Oh.
I would say in the castle at Magic Kingdom. I think that would be an awesome place to conceive a child.
It's not a resort.
Go bigger,
It's
go
not a
home.
resort.
Go bigger, go
Yeah,
home,
go big or
apparently.
go home.
No, I'm talking about the room. I mean, if we're gonna go big, it's right.
While the royal table is going on underneath you, right?
I know Shane, man.
I'd say contemporary.
Bippity-boppity, bam.
Contemporary Magic Kingdom view during fireworks.
Are you talking from behind?
Oh, pressed up against the glass.
Why not?
I mean, you want her to see the fireworks too, right?
No, Scott's pressed up against the glass. And she's behind the
Okay,
Strap on.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, it's the old peg leg.
I'm not judging. Whatever.
It's cloaca.
Apparently, by the way, these questions are for research because they're going on their honeymoon. So.
And they just became DVC members. So congratulations.
The Poly is a great place for that to happen, guys. Seriously, the Polynesian, the whole atmosphere of the Polynesian is great. You get up in that and get her pregnant, buddy.
It's very, very romantic.
You just tap that ass.
Get your boys to swim.
And when you decide on names, Scott is an excellent name for a kid.
They're gonna name it 3 Sheets.
Yeah.
They're gonna have some kids named 3 Sheets come out next year.
If you name your kid Trey, if it's a boy, or Trip, we will salute you.
We will send you a case of Hanalei.
Yeah.
This is the first kid named Trip Sheeter. I don't know what the hell that's about.
Oh,
sounds like a porn name.
If it's a girl, don't go with Twa. That won't end. That's only going to end in internet.
Matt
I
Holmes
keep
says
sitting over here because I have my beers stacked up on my air conditioning vent to keep them cold.
Nice.
Matt Holmes
Are you
says,
off?
I didn't catch that. What?
I just lost all sound for a second.
Yeah, we lost all sound for a second.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
No.
Yeah,
we sneezed.
Yeah, sorry. Who is off tomorrow?
I am.
Me
Technically, I am, but I've got to drive to Children's Hospital with Boston for a potential appointment that may or may not really be a thing.
What do you? We actually had some friends asking about him today. What do you have going on with him tomorrow?
I don't know. That's the thing. Is like last Thursday we had scans, and the appointment for tomorrow I'm pretty sure was made before we had the scans last Thursday. So I don't know if it's like a residual appointment that didn't get dropped off, and they didn't tell us it got dropped off, or what. So I'll be getting up and driving 3 hours one way, potentially for an appointment that doesn't exist. So if that's the case, you're going to see a Ginger go full on fury mode with nurses and staff.
All right, buddy. So let's talk scans for a minute. How does PET scan turn out?
Well, we've got preliminary results that I'm going to be 100% honest and honor mine and my wife's decision not to go ahead and make completely public. Okay. Until we talk to the doctor. I will say that there is something new that's shown up, not cancer related, but is potentially Disney related because our trip in September, the scans have shown possible compression fractures of 2 of his vertebrae. So, and I'm sure that's a result of the chemo and the radiation and the fact that his body's not absorbing the vitamins and minerals the way it should. And there's like a potential for some scoliosis to happen just because I'm pretty sure that it can be rectified with vitamin supplements and a better diet than fucking Cheetos and Hot Pockets. But let's be honest, Cheetos and Hot Pockets are where it's at, guys.
He is a preteen boy, so.
Yeah, I mean, short of Cool Ranch and pizza rolls, Cheetos and Hot Pockets are there.
That's pretty much a diet up through like 23, 24.
Right? Or ramen, because he likes to...
To be fair, 18, 19 is college. That's strictly ramen noodle.
Yeah.
Ramen noodles and hot Cheetos.
Yep.
Not to say a whole lot about, the cancer part that the scans have shown, because like I said, I want to talk to his doctor who has got a chance to see the PET scan, because the only results we can look at are CT, which... the CT gives like an overview, but the PET gives a full 360 where they can get down and look around and stuff like that. And the radiologist has to interpret that and what have you. But we did notice some talk about his vertebrae possibly having compression fractures, which unfortunately means we're going to have to treat him with kid gloves and no more jumping on the trampoline and being more careful. And if those don't heal up very well, then he may not be able to ride a lot of his favorite rides at Disney World, i.e. the Tower of Terror, which for most people doesn't mess up your back, but when he rides it, he makes sure his seatbelt is buckled loose, so he's got about 3 inches of ass travel. When it plummets to the earth, he likes to jump up and his feet are hanging up in the air. And,
living life on the edge, man.
Living La Vida Loca, that
Yeah,
kid.
that's right.
So, but that's all we know right now for scans, unless I go down there Monday and I'm actually talking to his doctor. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm betting that it's not a real appointment, and that I just end up being all kinds of pissy on a Monday and not really having that day off. So, who else is off on Monday? Scott? Tim? Not Adam, because he's a banker. And then Jason, you'll be delivering.
I'll be
tomorrow.
out there.
Let me say this about Jason.
Oh wait, we got a question.
Yep.
From Uncle Tim.
Well, first of all, we got a bunch of love for on the YouTube chat for Boston. So, Boston's having a lot of people cheering for him.
Drag him, but he's a bit of a diva and tough to wake up in the morning.
So we have a question from Tim Hamlin.
Tim wants to know more about the cruise.
Yes. So if you do want to go on the Disney cruise with the 4 other guys,
fucking Scott.
Where can they find that cruise?
It's the October 4th, 2018 sailing.
Don't ask me. Yeah. Everybody knows I didn't book it.
Halloween on the high seas from New York to Bermuda.
All right.
So October 4th is the sail date. And Mrs. Nesbitt just got a really good one.
Okay.
Can I read this one?
Yeah, read Mrs. Nesbitt's.
We hope
you guys had a 5-way Royal Rumble, who would win?
Jason.
Ooh, I don't know. See, here's the thing, though. I look at Tim because I always give Tim he's the force to reckon with.
And Scott back out.
But Adam's the banker, and he's Jewish on top of it.
Wow.
Wow.
I think Adam is gonna just do some calculations and run around the corner while me and Tim are the first ones to knock each other out. That's okay, and I do too, because there's no fair fight. There's only a winner, not how you fight. But I think me and Tim will be bloodied, and then because Mikey's going to sit and give me a kidney punch in the back, I think, and then Scott's going to be trying to beat on the giant over there, and then
Scott's going to try to talk everybody down so no one has to fight because
pretty much. Guys, calm down. We don't have to do this way
because we've seen him do that before.
My answer is Adam. That's my answer. My answer is Adam. Adam's the winner of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, no, it definitely. Scott would definitely try to mediate the entire thing.
So Scott would be thrown out of the ring first, then,
yes.
Because we're all just done.
No, I think we would pick him up and beat each other with him. That's what I think would happen.
It would be the whole "I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker."
He's not even here.
I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. He's very swingable.
He is
swing him around. By his hair, by his dainty feet.
Fuck his dainty feet! I'm gonna grab the motherfucker by his hair. Because that shit's probably stronger than high tensile steel. So you can grab by the hair and swing him around.
How about in a 5-way Royal Rumble, the 4 of us just hold him down and give him a buzz cut?
That would be awesome.
Everybody.
And the mother of all fucking wedgies. I'm talking underwear down the front of his face. Just fucking pull it over his head, down the front of his face. I
want to be able to read the size of his underwear up his throat.
I can't wait for him to listen to this episode.
I'll wipe it a brown streak in the middle. He's a little brother. That's what you guys do.
He's the one who gets picked on.
Okay, Tim, since you're following the chat, what's next?
I think that was the last thing that I saw.
Yeah, that's the last. I just opened it up.
To give Scott credit, though, I have had a lot of legal questions that I sent him his way, and he was real quick to respond, or he found the answers for me. So, which is really nice having a lawyer as a friend. So
I try not to need legal representation as a rule.
Yet. I was going to throw the word yet in you.
I try not to make friends with lawyers because most of them are kind of smarmy, but, Scott's a good egg. He's a
good egg. You went full Willy Wonka.
It was because of the stupid game we were playing today, too.
At your party?
We play this game called Buzzword, yeah.
Oh, Buzzword.
With a friend of ours who's also a listener, David Robacher.
Doesn't he make popcorn?
Sorry?
Doesn't he make popcorn?
No, that's Redenbacher.
That's over Redenbacher. Valparaiso, Indiana, baby.
We played this game called Buzzword, which I was on the team that won twice. Adam lost twice.
Is that
because I do numbers, not words.
But the name of their team was the Good Eggs.
Well, that's Ethan's favorite part.
But there was a reason for it. I don't know if y'all have played Buzzword or not, but basically you get the word, and each sentence has to match that one word. So like
it has to have the word in it.
Right. So we were all just sitting around, and do you remember the exact thing? It was something like a good person and one of the person.
The code word was egg. They gave us an example to try to teach everybody how to play, and the word was egg.
Okay.
So one of the clues was a decent person or something like that, and the answer was good egg.
Of course, somebody came up with the word honest, but we won't get into
really bad eggs.
Yes, always.
Me hearties, yo.
I've decided for this cruise, I'm definitely going to be bringing some of our cool kind of board and card games and stuff like that to play.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing: if you guys are flying in,
we are flying in.
And your luggage gets heavy, let us know. Because
are you going to carry?
No, but we're probably driving.
We're driving, so we don't have to worry about weight.
Oh.
If you're flying in, you guys have to worry about weight, so you don't want to bring anything extra that's going to weigh your luggage down.
If you need to mail us stuff or what have you, and we can just take it in our car, it's no big deal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. I mean, we pack pretty light. We're pretty basic.
And we have plenty of board games here that we can take.
Susanna Bucci, a late incoming question.
Susanna Bucci.
What's up, Suzanne? Is this Susanna or Susan?
Is this the same one from the chat, Susie Q, too?
I don't know. So what would you be willing to get escorted off Disney property for?
Oh, this is a good one, because this means escorted off Disney property means you're getting trespassed, which is...
is that a ban for life?
Yeah, that's a ban.
Probably a ban for life.
I'm climbing that damn pyramid. Hell yes.
But I'm breaking into the Royal Suite.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm going somewhere where I'm going to raid those utilidors. I'm going someplace where I'm not supposed to go. Flat out.
You can take a tour of the utilidors.
No, I want to see the real utilidors. I don't want to go on the tour.
He wants to see
I want to go backstage. I want to have some fun. See what souvenirs I can take with me on my way out.
Find what rooms have been sealed for the last 40 years.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I would do. There's access to the very tip top of Spaceship Earth. I want up there.
Nope. I am way too klutzy, and I don't really want to go sliding down.
Yeah, do you guys remember those 90s commercial where Mickey is waving atop of Spaceship Earth?
Yeah.
There's an access ladder up to the top of Spaceship Earth. I want to be up there. I'd find my way up there. That's my trespass. Mikey? I wanna talk to Ariel.
No, I've already done that. I'm gonna get out of the boat on the land.
Set up shop in the house.
I'm not even gonna be in the front yard. I'm going in the fucking house with like a little lantern and a little hobo stove, and I'm gonna cook some beans. And, I just want to be in the house where I can peek out and look at people as they go creeping by in their little dinghies, I want to be that creepy guy. Like, was that a real person? Billy, was that a real... Damn right it was.
Justin Suter says he would Tinkerbell zip line. That is awesome.
Oh, that would be fun. Yes.
Shove her out of the way and hook it through.
As money grabby as Disney's being right now, I'm surprised that's not a tour that you can do.
I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah. There you go. Shove Tinkerbell out of the way.
Disney's being very money grabby right now.
Rachel likes Mikey's idea of squatters' rights.
And when it shuts down for the night, I'm going to go fishing.
Well, they're gators. You can go get some
gators.
There's gators.
Splash Mountain was shut down yesterday again with a gator.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Graves Kid.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of fun to be had if you were willing to get trespassed. Which full disclaimer: Three Sheets to the Mouse does not recognize or endorse any stunt climbing, pushing Tinkerbell out of the way, squatting on the land, or what else did we say? I think that's about it. Yeah, we don't
anything that will get you in trouble.
Anything that will get you in trouble. Three Sheets to the Mouse does not endorse, promote, or encourage you to engage in such behavior.
But if you do, Pixar never happened.
Yeah, Pixar didn't happen.
Absolutely. And you may or may not become Three Sheets legend.
Yeah. Well,
you may or may not have your own shirt.
You won't officially become a Three Sheets legend, but we can neither confirm nor deny that you will be a Three Sheets legend. But I think did we hit all the questions? Is that everyone's?
It seems
yeah,
like
except for the few that are gonna.
There's
a whole show.
There's a couple that we need to do an entire show on. There are some really good in-depth questions there. So we'll definitely want to save those. Mikey.
Yes, sir.
Magical Meltdown. You threw out a new shirt this week.
I'm actually about to throw one out right this second live on the page if my non-Linux computer can work right here.
So this whole time we're doing live, Mikey's been designing a shirt.
No. I'm not that good.
Come on, dude. Play along. Play along.
No.
Jesus, dude. Come on.
I'm sorry. This computer out here in the garage is a piece of shit, okay? I feel like I'm running Windows 3.1 for groups.
What's the shirt?
Go ahead, Tim. Keep talking.
I don't know if you guys. I'm gonna try to put this up so you guys can see this. You probably already saw it though, but we would talk about this on the way home from our friend's house. That it's gonna be like two people watching this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get this thing. And can you see this?
Oh, yes.
It's for Brett Burke. This is how they're spending their Sunday night. They got popcorn, wine, and us.
That's pretty awesome.
You know what?
It's so surreal to me.
When we started this 22 weeks ago, we
oh my gosh, we've only been doing this for half a year?
Half a year?
Yeah, almost 6 months.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
We did not expect the love, the outpour of support, and just, finding other people like us that just want to have fun at Disney. Girls just want to have fun.
My keyboard doesn't have a fucking apostrophe on it.
Wait. Wait, it doesn't have a delete key. No, it doesn't have an apostrophe.
There it is. No, it's got a function P for apostrophe.
Did you buy it? Did you buy it at fucking?
It came with a little bitty Linux PC.
Mikey, by the way, is using an Apple IIe.
It's a Commodore 64. I've got my external hard drive and my Oki Data dot matrix printer.
Yes, Justin, to answer your question, we are leaving the live feed up for assholes like you who couldn't watch all night. So you'll be able to watch it, and you'll get a full podcast with the entire live feed episode. So if you missed it, you will be able to catch it on the podcast. Mikey Justin says, Arkansas fucking keyboard.
Feels like it. Oh God. I moved my mouse. Where'd everything go?
Oh my goodness.
Justin, now you see what we deal with on a daily basis.
This is a normal. There's always at least one.
This is the shit that Jason cuts out every week. You guys don't hear, and now you're getting to hear it.
This is Jason's favorite episode. I don't gotta edit shit.
I'm on vacation.
On vacation, guys.
Slow. Yeah, I'm going to eventually, when I get, a
rim job. What was that?
I hope a rim shot. Maybe I don't want a rim job. Maybe I can get a picture that I can post for a thumbnail. Jesus Christ, this is taking forever. This is so bad. I should have been working on this an hour ago.
So who's still drinking on this podcast?
I am.
Who's still drinking out there in the YouTube chat? I know.
I've got one more beer left. Well, a beer and a half.
I got one more Powder Monkey Pale Ale in the freezer over there, getting cold. The other one that I got for the. So this beer of the month came with a couple of them. This is the Cutlass. Again, this is all pirate based. So this is the Cutlass Vienna Lager. It's really good. It's like a nice, clean, crisp Vienna style lager. And then we also got a couple of beers from Cooperstown, New York. Cooperstown Brewing Company Backyard IPA.
Home of the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, home of the Baseball Hall of Fame. This was really good. Backyard IPA was really, really good. The again, same thing. The Benchwarmer Porter. I haven't tried this yet because it's summertime and porters aren't generally a summer beer, but
porters.
It's I love a good porter. I mean, going back to we had a member of our Facebook group post that he was out at a brewery in Kent, England, in the southeast corner of England. He and his I think it was he and his dad were out there, and they were drinking some real ales. And I cannot tell you how good real ales are in England, like real quality ales, basement chilled, so good. I was very jealous of that. There's a lot of drinking.
I'm typing. Quit laughing at my shit, man.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Just typing one figure at a time. Adam Austin. So yesterday,
this is the size of my keyboard. Okay. Oh my God. This is my mouse. Hang on. This is my mouse. These are my mouse buttons. This is my mouse. Those are my It's well, no, not a BlackBerry. It's for a Raspberry Pi. I don't
even know what to say, man.
The things I do for our listeners, whom I love. Okay, I'm about to click post. Where the hell did it go?
Oh man.
God bless. Here we go. Okay.
This is great because you know what? I think this is going to get our listeners to appreciate Jason a lot more because this is the shit that Jason cuts completely out that you guys don't hear.
Yeah, right?
Understand Facebook likes to fuck up the resolution on an image when you upload it and it looks like shit.
So this is the official drink of Three Sheets. And it is it looks like a neon Lapu Lapu shirt. So
I mean, it's in the vein of Andy Warhol.
I love it. Oh,
that's fun.
I might have to order one.
Realistically, I made it because I thought it would make a cool poster or a print to hang up.
In his own bar. In your own bar.
Maybe.
So it is on sale right now for $14. Go over there, get your T-shirt, get your print, get your iPhone case, get your stickers.
No iPhone case. It doesn't fit well.
Oh, you know what fits well on the iPhone case?
Uncle Walt.
Uncle Walt.
I can't tell you how many people ask me about that.
Guys, I'm going to be representing the Three Sheets Nation so hard on our cruise, or on the cruise, and also the September trip. My wife don't know it yet, but there may be a flag.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
There was an L in there, Tim.
There's a real cruise station.
Listen, I'm all about flags.
There may be a flag.
I have a flagpole.
So
right now it's flying Alabama colors, but you know what? You give me a Three Sheets flag, I will fly that motherfucker.
I've got my American flag right over here, right there. So give me a Three Sheets flag. We'll fly that. Tim Hablin, he's drinking Bullet Bourbon and Water.
Uncle Tim.
Trenton is kind of drunk and still drinking. I like you, Trenton. That's Mrs. Nesbitt for everybody. Susie Q2. She thinks this live stream should be a thing once a month.
The women always want it at least once. At most once a month.
I know. Yeah, you know, you give them what they want, and then
Funny,
they want more.
Guys usually want it more than once a month. Women only want it once a month.
Right? Matt Holmes is at work early, so he's done. Trent and Mrs. Nesbitt, is Mikey pecking at the keyboard?
The keys are smaller than a fucking chiclet. And it's all Jason's fault.
Oh no! Here we go.
This was a lot of fun. There are a ton of comments on the Facebook live chat that we really enjoyed. This has been a lot of fun. So go over to magicalmeltdown.com. You can see the brand new design that Mikey just released live.
I don't update that shit like I should.
But you can get your ass over to TeePublic through the magicalmeltdown.com.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And check
more
that
love.
out. Matt Holmes is still going to promise to bring you some Hanaline, Mikey.
Hey, so. You know what? He doesn't know where I live. I should let him know.
Let him
know.
Can
you mail beer?
You know what? I think in about a week, there's a huge craft beer festival down here.
I got a 12-pack in the mail yesterday, or Friday. It's right there.
I think it depends on the state you're in.
It does, entirely.
Yes, it does.
Arkansas's got some pretty shit liquor laws.
Stupid alcohol laws.
We just recently are able to have alcohol mailed to us.
I've got the wind trying to blow rain underneath my garage door right now. It's a twister. The deluge is happening outside.
You got nice storms coming in?
They're here now. They're not coming in.
Okay.
We're actively being came in.
Johnny Renfro.
I'm not going to touch that
white
one.
on my mouth.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Oh, you know what? I'm just going to like that. Johnny Renfro, I liked your post. Live.
Johnny Renfro. The first guy from 3 Sheets to get a restraining order.
Oh, man.
That wasn't a challenge.
It was. We issued a challenge, and he accepted it multiple times. And
our listeners create their own challenges. It's kind of weird.
That's a lot of rain.
So, head over to magicalmeltdown.com. Head over to TeePublic/magicalmeltdown. How do you find them on TeePublic?
Holy shit.
I know. That's why you go to magicalmeltdown.com or go to our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/3sheets. And right at the top, it says linked group. This little red button here. This is Adam. Say hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
This is, that's Jason with the finger right there. Jason with the finger. And there's me with the gorgeous hair.
And me and Mikey got cut off.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Right under eventually, I'll rework it and make it better.
Right under that is a linked group. You tap on that, and it'll take you to the Magical Meltdown. You can shop now. You go right to TeePublic. You can get all of Mikey's designs like this bad boy right here, this 3 Sheets T-shirt. Jason, before you had to put on your sweatshirt for the cold Wisconsin summers.
Great again.
He's wearing his Make Epcot Great Again shirt. So if you go over there, you can find all of Mikey's designs.
Just today, I put one up that is in reference to what Jason was talking about, one of his favorite pieces of Walt Disney designed World War II insignias of Mickey riding the bomb with his dual 50 cals. And I took that and made it look like a retro comic book, style, and
that was really cool.
I'll be buying that.
I made sure to reference it at the bottom to the specific squadron and group that it was attached to, so it wasn't just the random picture. So the guys that had that on their planes or on their shirts or whatever, on their jackets, that those are the guys getting the love right there.
Nice.
And Mikey, I really appreciate the Jason to T-shirt ratio on this one.
Jason's face is on 2 fucking shirts. How is that happening?
Every once in a while, someone buys the Tartan Skunky Jason beer shirt. Apparently, my wife bought a couple stickers. You know,
that's an internet meme waiting to happen.
Yes, it is.
Those around the world down there.
I'll tell you what, that post you did was classic. I got to look at this fucking face.
Mikey, put that sticker back up. Is that the same sweatshirt?
Yeah, it's the same shirt.
Same shirt.
Oh, no. That's a gray one. This is black.
Oh, that is.
Okay, different color. Sorry.
Totally different color.
Yeah,
You're right.
Totally different color.
50 Shades of Grey over here, Jason.
He's got his pleasure room.
So,
with his laser light show.
Unfortunately, I think it might be time for us to say goodnight. We have had one hell of a time doing this show. This has been a lot of fun. Both the podcast and this live show. I don't know about you guys, but I had a lot of fun tonight.
I absolutely had a lot of fun tonight.
It was fun.
And we didn't really offend any type of specific groups.
No, we didn't.
We're not done yet. We haven't said
our
goodbyes yet.
That's true. That's true. We haven't actually said our goodbyes yet, and so there's plenty of time to offend anyone.
And normally when we do the real offending, Jason cuts it out, so it doesn't matter.
These guys have no idea. Yeah.
Jason has incriminating evidence against all of us.
All of us.
On his Glow Club.
Glow Club.
Why don't I have a Glow Club shirt?
I don't know, but that's a challenge.
Well, then, you know what? That's not fair, because then there's 3 Jason shirts.
Yeah, that's true. Jason has the most shirts of anyone. Tim, do you have a shirt?
I have one shirt.
You do?
You're wearing it. That's it.
No. You have the Festivals of the Lion King.
That was me.
Oh, that's Adam.
Oh, that was Adam.
Adam's
got his own shirt.
I'll have you know, I own that shirt.
I will own that shirt for next trip. I don't even have a short.
I'm the only one with a short. Well, I guess Scott's got one too.
Mikey, can I throw this one out for you, buddy? Because we're going to be at during Halloween time over there when we go. Could you put Adam, Tim, and Scott as the hitchhiking ghost, and put you and me in the doom buggy in front of them, or the side of them?
That would be awesome.
I would. You can do that. I know you can do it, but I would like that shirt for my trip.
Conversely, for our cruise, you can put the 4 of us on a boat, and Scott sitting on the dock crying.
Au revoir.
Make me lady. You can make me Lady Liberty. Paint me. Draw me like one of your French girls, Mike.
Oh, that's just it. He could be the Statue of Liberty waving goodbye to us as we're on our cruise ship.
No, he has better hair.
Yeah, he wouldn't put a crown on that. It kills him every week to put them headphones on.
It does. I am so mad.
Why do you think he was so hyped up about the... He tried to use them. That's why we couldn't hear him before.
You guys, look at this. Look at this. It's so perfect. It's
like Johnny Bravo in real life.
I'm having a great
It's time to end the show. Wrap this shit up.
Wrap it up.
I got 3 kids. I don't wrap anything up.
He's so angry. So angry.
That little fucking mailman is angry.
Do you want to take off the hat?
Your fucking hair.
He has such cute little shorts though.
They are.
That video he posted live, I was watching like, are those his work shorts? And then I saw the stripe.
Dude.
Yeah, I saw it.
I was like, holy cow, it's Officer
We have
Dangle.
now got to the pick on Jason part of the episode.
Was that Legally Blonde when the chick from American Pie was like oogling the UPS driver with the UPS shorts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, listen, Mr. McFeely got some legs.
He does.
Just saying.
That's you, Jason.
Nice stems. Nice stems, Jason.
I got buns of steel too, man.
He does squats. So I guess it's time to end the show. Unfortunately,
now it's time to say goodbye to all our family.
Oh man. See,
Drunk down the door right
from the start of this, You guys have been asking what it's like when we record a show. You have officially gotten
front row seats.
a fly on the wall inside the recording of a show.
But we were very tame tonight. We were very respectful because we were very reserved.
Well, we're live.
I only had one
beer.
It gets worse than this.
Yeah,
and very incriminating.
But this is the kind of fun we have, and you see our discussions. We start with, what park would you most like to go to, and we turn into Star Wars.
It always ends up in Star Wars.
And a 20-minute fight about comic books. I mean, come on, where else are you gonna get that?
But that's what we do, and we love it. We've had a great time tonight. We really thank you for joining us. Everybody who has commented on the live chat on YouTube, the 12 of you that are still watching now, thank you for sticking around. We really appreciate it. There's been
poor soul.
12. You're overreaching there, buddy.
Fortunate
many people that have commented on this.
I think 2 of those are one's Scott, one's me. So.
and you know what? Do yourself
it is a Rachel and a Stephanie there, so
share the video. Once this thing is wrapped up, share it.
Yeah, we'll keep it on the YouTube. So you share the video, share the podcast on the YouTubes, on the interwebs. Share the video, share the YouTube. We are here to have a lot of fun. We're just 5 guys that want to have some fun at Disney. So
we just want to give you the D.
Yeah, we want to give you the D on a regular basis, not just once a month.
Weekly.
Weekly.
We do it weekly.
Well,
sometimes it's live D.
Sometimes we show you the D.
True.
Like tonight.
Just guarantee you Mikey's not wearing any pants right now.
I am, because it's raining, so the humidity has been, a little more, feasible. You want me to take them off, Tim?
Yeah, take off your pants live on television.
Take off my pants and jacket.
You can't do that on television.
Oh, I missed that show.
I know, right? Like 8 people got that.
Yeah.
Mike, we're waiting. We're actually waiting.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
I got to go to the hospital tomorrow.
So if you do want to find the show, help other friends find the show as well. Head over to facebook.com/group/3 sheets. All of our questions, or the 99% of our questions, came from there tonight. We had a lot of fun answering them. I hope you guys got to know us a little bit better as hosts, a little bit better as people, and you don't think much less of us than you used to.
Share it in random places.
Share it. Yeah.
Share us on your Facebook yard sale sites.
You know what? It's fun for us to get to know them.
Yeah.
Better as well.
We got to know a lot about our listeners just by them asking us questions.
Yeah.
Clearly, Mrs. Nesbitt is a big fan of Game of Thrones.
Clearly, Mrs. Nesbitt has a lot of time on his hands to ask so many questions.
And he's got 2 adorable puppies.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm gassy.
So what else is new?
Oh wait, that was
you're Southern, you get the vapors.
You know what? That was a good question because
yes.
When we were kind of formulating what to do on this live episode, Mikey had the shits for the last 3 days, and
wasn't sure if he was going to make it.
One of the questions we thought about posing was, "What do you do if you get the shits at Disney?"
Yes, I posed that question.
Tim posed that question. Who has pooped in a park toilet?
Oh God, I have.
Not me.
Right.
My sphincter is not shy about anything.
No, I like to shit at home, guys.
My sphincter, yes, I'm with Jason.
You know what, Jason? Every other episode, you tell me.
I got to do what I got to do. Fuck
yeah. Jason's a big fan of Disney's my home, and I feel at home, and I'm relaxed.
You know what?
You know what? In Shanghai, they duke in the fucking road around the side of the Main Street, USA. Me, yes. I got no problem saddling up into dry dock underneath Rapunzel's tower.
That's it. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
In Shanghai, Frontierland's Pooh River is actually Pooh River.
Yeah,
but for me, right. I actually do suffer from vacation constipation. I have a hard time shitting on vacation.
It happens. It happens. Normally, I'm a wait till you get back to the resort kind of guy. few years ago, I got sick. I had I think I had a what the fuck? Sore throat. Strep. Strep throat.
Antibiotic. Antibiotic shit.
Yeah. Got an antibiotic like about 4 days before leaving for Disney. So took the antibiotic. I had the worst shits for like a week. And I will say Imodium AD and a combination of Imodium AD and Activia clears that up.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one. But
you need the probiotics for sure.
Look, nature calls. Rapunzel's bathrooms are not so bad.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. Look, if nature calls, the Coronado lobby bathroom was one of them. Happens. Nature calls.
I just put the question in the group. When you gotta go, where do you drop a deuce? We'll let them give us the 411.
But look, it happens, and that was fun. So that's why when we were talking about this episode, I really thought this was going to be one of the most fun episodes we've ever done. It's just randomness, Disney.
It's the Beer Summit.
Beer Summit 2017.
Jason had coffee.
Yeah. Everyone had a beer tonight except
Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee over here.
Mr. Coffee's waiting for you to moke.
Johnny Redford says, wrap it up and put old man Jason to bed.
Thank you. Thank you, Johnny.
He's tired tomorrow. Yeah. So, closing remarks. Jason, feel me up.
You guys are going
don't
to...
start with fucking
you're right. No.
Don't start with Mr. McFeely because you're going to ruin it for the rest of us.
Okay.
No. You can't Steve Harvey him.
You can't do that. You already gave it to him.
Steve Harvey, that motherfucker.
I'm Steve Harvey.
No.
He's Brazil right now.
I'm going on vacation. I got nothing, guys. I'm just going to say have a good night.
Bullshit. Have a good night. Have a good night. I love America.
Happy 4th of July.
Remember to hug your kids tighter tonight because America's more free because of our nation and our armed services.
Alamo.
Remember the Alamo.
Yeah.
Remember the Spain. Wait, is it? Remember the Maine.
The Spain.
Remember the Maine.
French Indian War.
1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
Great. Now he's gonna want a whole episode about Paul Revere.
By the way, listeners, Jason hates us right now.
Just a little bit.
He hates us every week.
This is like the serious one that wants to keep everyone on track, and we're like, oh, giggly.
Just for that, Scott. Now he's going to hit us with fills. He wasn't going to before, but now we're going to get something emotional.
No, I hate all of you. No. Good night, everyone. I hate all of you.
That's it.
I'm going to cut all you motherfuckers out. It's an episode about me.
Fuck you. Fuck you for trying to be nice to me. Best cold opening ever. Jason.
I will be gone the next 2 weeks, so not missed. I am not really the talker on the show. However, looking at our Facebook group, you guys are an incredible family that's growing. I appreciate all the feedback. It's nice just to open it up and look at everybody's contributions. I hope everybody has a safe, since we are live, I can say this. Everybody has a safe July 4th, and we'll see you guys when I get back.
All right. Mikey. Take me home tonight. What happened?
Is he talking?
He's fucking with you.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know Mikey by now.
I don't have a delete key on my keyboard.
I don't. I got a function clear. It's function clear.
Or shift.
My keyboard is missing A, 7, and H.
But it's got a Batman symbol. I don't know what the fuck.
It's a Braille keyboard.
This whole going live thing that we did tonight was as spur of the moment as it could have been. So I want to first apologize for the technical snafus we've had going into it and all throughout it. We don't normally do, obviously, we don't do this. We're not people who professionally entertain, okay? We're 5 guys from all different walks of life. And all we like to do is get together and talk and BS and just engage with each other. And if we're, going to be honest, we like to engage with the people who listen to us and are part of our Facebook group. And part of the reason we decided to do this and put it on YouTube rather than Facebook Live was because on YouTube, with, keywords and searches and stuff like that, we might get some extra people being part of our audience. Also, it gives it a place to be sitting for posterity. So you can say, hey, I listen to this podcast. These guys are pretty funny to talk about Disney, but not in the way you've ever heard it talked about before. Check them out. And you can share that link to them. And that's, the biggest reason we want to do this. We want to give a good shareable link that you give to someone who's like, well, shit, I don't really have 4 hours to sit down and watch some assholes talk about Disney. Well, that's fine. Watch 30 minutes of it. You like it, we'll link you back to the podcast. You can listen on your way to work or, like I said before, when you're, running the glory hole down at the Waffle House. We're just here to entertain. And we want to thank...
Wait. Waffle Houses have glory holes?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Clearly,
on here they do.
Clearly, you've never been to Arkansas or Kansas.
Clearly, you've never been scattered.
I've never been to an Arkansas Waffle House, but they don't have them.
You've never had them. You got to order them scattered, smothered, and covered.
That's how I order mine, and I've never seen a glory hole. And
don't get it chopped and diced, because that's just trouble.
No.
You want to just go scattered, smothered, and covered.
And that's how you were the last 2 days.
That's exactly how it was. So,
Mikey,
from me to hi, Scott.
Mikey, 3 days ago, did you go to a Waffle House?
I did not. 3 days ago, I had some home-cooked food.
Oh, so she's poisoning you.
No. There was no strychnine in it. I think just somewhere my body said, "Hey, no, stop everything," and it just decided to get rid of it all. But to our listeners, to our viewers, which is crazy, all 8 of you right now, thanks. This we're almost halfway through a year doing this, and I wouldn't have thought in 100 years that I'd be part of something that is a self-sustaining community. Even without us, the interaction in the group goes on. But we watch that stuff like crazy because we love seeing what you guys are posting. So keep posting, keep talking, keep listening, keep watching. Send nudes.
Naturally. Tim.
We had a surreal moment today. We were at a friend's barbecue who happens to be a listener. And we were talking about the show. We were talking about the group. And 22 episodes. We never thought it would get... I mean, granted, we're not a big show. We're not a Lou Mangello, or we're not a huge podcast. But we have a following. And I never in a million years would have thought that 5 assholes coming together, just chatting, doing what we love to do together, would have people that would want to listen to us do this shit. And we do. And to me, it's just so surreal that you guys, the listeners, you guys make this. This is what it's all about. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't, well, we'd probably still be bullshitting with each other, talking about Disney, but we wouldn't have the show. And I just want to thank all of you, every 345 of you. Thank you.
Oh,
because you're making it.
Tim got Jason's feels tonight.
He did.
I got your feels tonight.
You did, buddy. Rock on.
By the way, this is kind of fun being the Brady Bunch person in the middle. Who's in the middle in Brady Bunch? Is it Alice?
Alice.
Am I
Alice?
All right.
You're Alice.
So I can look.
Go
I can
clean
look up
something,
Tim,
bitch.
and then there's Adam and Mikey. Hi, Jason. What's up?
Yeah, don't get used to that. You ain't ever seen that fucking view ever again.
I like looking down on Jason. Yeah, you do smell like grapefruit. Adam.
I just want to thank everybody who took time out of their holiday weekend to watch. I still find this mind-blowing how many people we actually have who pay attention to us. We always said it didn't matter if we had 5 people listening, and I don't know about anybody else, but I've never expected it to get even as big as it's gotten. Not in a million years did I have a point of view that I thought people would want to listen to. And it's truly humbling to think that we created this thing on a whim and it's taken off so much. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank my brothers, my Disney brothers, and that's it. Have a good night. Have a happy and safe 4th, everybody.
This has been a fun journey. It has been really amazing to connect with 4 other people.
You're saying it like it's over. It's not over.
No. It's like an epic. It's like a Ulysses or Homer's Odyssey.
I'm looking forward. Oh, what?
You know what?
Fucking Ginger.
But you know what, Mikey? Unfortunately, Mikey,
you have the handwriting of a serial killer.
Well, hold on, because it doesn't quite appear this way on the actual show.
It's a little glitchy.
It's a little glitchy, but it's nude send.
Is that what it said?
Yes.
So Mikey's channeling Yoda.
Yeah. Shit, I was trying.
You were trying, but the way
trying for 21 weeks.
The way it all worked out is that unfortunately it was nude send.
It's all screwed up.
It's back.
Oh, that's interesting.
But
I'll have the YouTube channel later because right now I'm just looking. I have a hard time just keeping up with the Skype feed.
But I want to thank everyone who has participated tonight, who has joined us on the YouTube live broadcast, who joins us every week on the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/3sheets. One of the tools we are blessed with is kind of a group analytics of this site, of our Facebook group. We have had over 11,000 people comments on our group since we started. And now, I will say this. I think it's kind of funny that most of our comments appear Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, those are the drinking days.
That's right.
It makes sense.
Our highest night is Friday. Our highest night is our highest point in posting is Friday from 7 p.m. to midnight. And then the second one is Saturday 7 p.m. to midnight, and our lowest is Sunday morning at 10 a.m.
Because everybody's still hungover to sleep. We filled a niche, I think.
We do.
We just filled a niche that didn't exist really. I don't think.
But what's funny is we go from about here at 10 a.m. to here at 11 a.m. So everyone's waking up at 11 a.m.
Getting in the hair of the dog.
That's right. So we want to thank you, everybody out here in the Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. We really enjoy bringing the show to you every week. We really do. We love this. We love talking about Disney, and we're glad that we can be a part of your Disney life every week. So from all of us here at Three Sheets the Mouse, thank you for your time, for this time, and until next time, so long for just a while.
God, you fucking talk so much.
Fuck,
because I love you. Going to bed. Good night.
Good night.
And you're sober.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Later, bitches.
Spasibo.